with daily intentions, show up shining like dice. It's a nigga, let's do or die. It's two faces, disguises, watching back for surprises. Cop back, ready to bust, retaliation or hesitation. Fuck the rain, I got no pictures, it's a must. Niggas die for the lust, personal vendettas. Where he that's concealed, the situation when days of destiny fulfilled. You and speaker must approach from you and ain't family won't fuck with you. Respect you, yeah, but what you do, you watching me and I'm watching you. Face them wrong, they got shells with names on them, sitting some ugly. You ain't ready to die for yours, and so did I dust you off public. You first, when beneath your feet, I'm fighting your sniper. Leaving lights and new order from the lights to the snipers. When you point for face and death with 1,000 times, you're in and represent no ethics to shatter your mind. And they're still feeling this, no witnesses, niggas vacate the fucking premises. I mean, the stand of mechanics, I've been living from the Genesis.
I ain't messed up as soon as the mall got here. So I'll be back another swimmers with that chocolate shit. A glass of any 4/5, this whole bitch tried to dim me. Best protect my chest, slugs never go up in me. Plus I'm busting plenty at whoever, cause I'm accurate. And niggas on the streets can only talk about half the shit we did. 20 years decided to if I had big guns and money. First day at the first, corrupt thoughts since I was younger. 40 grade, the ghetto players hunger. Put up blast and fuck ass, the niggas make them wonder. I'm on some Sean Proof, snort the kid shit again. You see me be a satellite inside Caribbeans. My real team flip bricks, we got the key bitches. Legit business, farm guards, street bitches. We smoke supply spammers that need coke. That's a lie if I die, I'm leaving my seat broke. You know the situation, no physical place you in. Too late before you recognize the fucking face you in. Step back, cock the Glock, car race again. After this, you looking for the kid, but ain't the trace.
Niggas be stuck, dead in the game, we don't remain an honest citizen. Bitches be fucking minions, scammers be filling up the pen. I face the Marriott, girls and scotch anticipating. When will I make a yearning for riches? I can't fake it, but very like Paris. Da Vinci bags, cushy bags, Cartier my bottles, Cherokees and presidential condoms. On the real, jealous niggas be feeling still. Gotta make a meal, put penthouses on top of the hill. What the fuck, I wonder if rebellion will lead to struggle. Plus the best be bugging, collar codes before the snow be thugging. Bankrolling measurements improve. You got shit to move to re-up and stashing up a couple bucks. My luck today your destiny, and they be like destiny. 199 heat, follow the beat and if you read, swabby pushing trees. With Pelly playing Scarface, quality shoes and Cuban rings and diamond jewels. Smoke a pound or two. Gotta connect us from Peru to pharmacies banging. Don't come from us, don't be no slanging. What the fuck's up? A fabulous switching to rugged, Philly finest be us. Videos be sporting verse from Mecca hoodies and terms. Millennials be setting starrooms. Infrared beams, desert eagles be built to see for shit for all my people. The peons, they say you're not a safety filled with the chopper. Bolivia, rockin' the Escada. Before the now, ice rocks up on the stocks. Mommy root to Grande. Need a Vegas to be the hideaway. Handling shit. In 97, you would die way, bitch.
By now, you never catch up. The 7th and Pike and Alizé got me messed up. And when the time we mess up, cause niggas quick to jam you. That's why I pack the heat for demonstrations and examples. The house and shit is canceled cause the journal wet your section. No victim shells, so the hit was not perfection. I'm married to my drug, trade with those ain't no divorcing. So when you think extortion, we stop it early like a portion. We on the corner with rocks, but now we motivated weight. Cook it up in the pot, spread it on the plate with 20 SL. Top down with JL, you know the green shit from 12th Street is in the foyer. Was not like it fell. Look at me now, rags to riches. Catch me in the bubble, blowing it up with major bitches. Now they're carrying up and down. They heard about the pound, so they wanna ask questions. Gotta talk to Smith and Wesson, cause I'm busy buying Timbs for feet, rims for Jeeps. And when I come through, the Kenwood is cypher freaks, the millionaire whore. It's kinda different than before, cause I gotta get green for butter couches and big screens. Heard it through the vine, somebody wanna know the situation. It's like I said, the scared niggas, bitch, we need you waking. You steady faking while we going for $1 million plus. It's DOD the situation, y'all can't fuck with us.
Professionals, never professionals, treading the chauffeur rules. The photographs of those models is rocking low, slow cream, niggas black is blue, niggas can rock control, next game, SC100 gold. Lately it seems to be the plans to live illegally. Rams, yo, 100 trees, lays, Italian burning Cleveland. 850 beam and several wing blocks from Austria, chest burning from vodka, cocaine, shipping from Bogota. Fly niggas take things with diamond cluster rings, let me equal the king, spurging the good things, the things bring visions that have more. Get this cream, what matching rap for? Gauges Garcia Vegas, real nigga, fucking your main whore. Surviving street wars, it's all about rocks, the size of Rushmore, powder that's more quantum. Ready to Lord, do or die, bitch. Animosity make you dry snitch, you're just pushing the round with chrome factory, dip, countless caviar. Desert Eagles, the Burial, agents who try to lock me. Didn't stop me, stop me, and pop me. I need.
Hello world, I'm just here to make you think. This CEO Philly Trenches Hockey Raw coming at you live and direct with Philly Trenches Talk After Dark episode 851. This is our 851 episode of Philly Trenches Talk After Dark. Now I was going to talk about the Big U situation and all that other stuff, but I don't want to get caught up in that politics with that bullshit with these dudes on here running back and forth like little, what they do, man. I ain't got time for that. They can do their little thing. I'm going to talk about the penitentiary, the county jails, the juvenile joints, right? I'm going to show you just a few of the individuals who had something to do with running them places, being a part of that establishment. You know what I mean? Now, as you see, right, there's a handful of brothers right here from Philadelphia, right? But you have a bunch of brothers like this against 1,000 motherfuckers, 100 motherfuckers. And these brothers are going to come out. I mean, they going to come out. You understand me? And they ain't backing down. You understand what I'm saying? So when I give you the history of these neighborhoods in South Philly, as you can see, these individuals, Malcolm from 28th Street, back to back, Fuzz, Len Gilbert, may rest in peace, which is Syph right there. You know what I mean? I don't see Keon on here. You know what I mean? But it's one of the Young Guns no right here. So I'm gonna get into this shit, right? And I'm gonna break down how South Philly move in them jails, how they move in them trenches, and how they move in them juvenile joints, and how I met them. Because Syph, the one on the end, he the one ran the whole Cornwall Heights Supermax when I got up there. South Philly had in the chokehold. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes from South Philly was in the Wolf Pack / Lowlife with me and my gang. Wilson Project, 13th Street, 5th Street, they was rolling with me. You understand what I'm saying? And growing up in the trenches of Philadelphia, you had to have heart. You had to know how to fight. I mean, and when I first come through your study center, I come through there, I meet some South Philly boys. But the thing is, I'm living in South Philly at the time I'm in youth study center, 1988, 15 years old. My twin brother was in youth study center the year before, 1987, at 14 for hustling down Richard Island. I mean, undercover cops chased him all through the project. He locked up both of them. Now, when we get locked up for taking money on the trains, you understand me? At this point in time, me and my twin brother know the whole South Philly. We living down 13th Street, so we got a good rapport in South Philly. My cousin Butterfield, you understand me? That led me to JB on the wall. Him and his team, they doing their little ones and twos in South Philly and handling business. So South Philly, you know what I mean, it's my second home. You understand what I'm saying? So when I get in these juvenile institutions, youth study center, I'm around familiar faces. And I'm meeting motherfuckers from South Philly and I'm seeing how they move. Now, South Philly always outnumbered by North Philly. North Philly is just too many. There's so many North Phillians that they don't even hang together. That's how many it is. You understand what I'm saying? It could be like 1,000 dudes from North Philly, but only 100 of them going to really participate in the war. You understand what I'm saying? But 1,000 of them will participate if they got to, but 100 of them will move. We got 100 probably against 20 South Philly boys. We just going to estimate that. But in penitentiary, it's probably 200, or at least a strong 50 against North Philly, which is like 300-400 out of like 4,500 inmates. I mean, but the number can go up, though. You understand what I'm saying? So when they go on a war, this shit is real, man. This shit is like, but it's no comparison because North Philly overwhelmed. But when South Philly get in their bag and they start moving around, they get the package in the jail, they get the females up there, they start warring, and ain't no turning back, man. It's nothing. It goes way back to back in the day when blacks first started going to jail. You know, and North Philly ran through jails, man. You had Noonie Mims in them. You understand me? Yeah, motherfuckers that was really giants in the juvenile joints that could fight. I mean, North Philly had that boxing shit in them. They, they had them churches teaching these young boys how to box in the basement when they was gang wars. So North Philly had all the juvenile situations. So and then the motherfuckers was crazy back then too. Cause they was raping motherfuckers in them juvenile joints in them county jails in upstate. Yeah, so South Philly had to put their differences to the side. They on the streets, they go to war. You see in the trenches, they go to war with each other like a motherfucker. Now, it's always been like this since I can remember. I mean, since they started gang warring. 13th and 5th Ward of Carpenter Street. They the first two gangs blacks recorded. Young boys like gang warring. I mean, so when they gang warring with each other, when they go to jail, they gotta team up. So when they team up, it's like there's more of them. They put their differences to the side. I've never seen no shit like it in my life, man. When they come through the jail, the receiving room, twin in the jail. When they come to the receiving room, the first thing they say, I'm downtown, I'm from South Philly, because South Philly, downtown, same thing. So they say, who from downtown, who from South Philly? Yeah, they make their presence known. And then they go get South Philly and South Philly look out, and then they all mobbing. You study sitting on the 5th floor, seeing it happen. South Philly, North Philly went to war. When my twin brother, his North Philly crew went to war against Malcolm and them on the 5th floor, like 89. You know what I mean? Mikey, JBM boy, he get locked up, he radical and all that. We older now, and this shit really was going down like that. But unbeknown, well, I guess we all knew that we both had the same type of status. Malcolm Kenyatta was terrorizing South Philly, man. Mikey was terrorizing North Philly. You understand what I'm saying? So they name ringing all through South Philly. Man, Mikey name ringing all through North Philly, all through the city. So they bump heads. Get older, we become like family. You understand what I'm saying? Because one thing I learned about Philly will gang war, right? But if it ain't really about nothing deadly, none of that, these enemies become friends. Because it's a familiar face. And this the crazy thing is, right? In the mountains when you locked up, right? You around hillbillies, you around these devilish ass guards. So it's inmates against the guards. For real. Because you surviving around all the inmates. So when you go in them type of jails or the feds, you gotta stick together with your city, your state, your neighborhood. So in South Philly, it could be, oh, this boy killed my brother. Now, they might let them fight, right? But after that, this is South Philly. I don't know how they do it. See, that's the only neighborhood, I swear, it's the only part of the city that does this. Now, you might have other neighborhoods like Germantown and North Philly, West Philly, Southwest that stick together, right? But if North Philly see an enemy from North Philly, they just gonna go at it. Something gonna happen. But in South Philly, they all gotta stick together. All of them. The blacks, the Italians, the whites, whatever. South Philly. And see, a lot of people misunderstand South Philly because they know I've been in South Philly. Because I lived in South Philly, for a long time, for like 19 years of my life. So I know the ins and outs of South Philly. I got a lot of money in South Philly as I got older. And I realized that South Philly is a nice place to live. It really is. Because you got a different culture of people. And if you're in the trenches, you don't get that money in South Philly too. I'm like, damn, South Philly get that bag. But they a little smart. They get their money a little smarter than it is in North Philly. Because North Philly just is out and open. It is what it is unless you got your little house or some type of way of getting money without nobody knowing. South Philly, they taught me how to play the phones, allegedly. And I'm like, damn, this is genius. That's why I had that 7-year run. Salute, shout out to my homie Sadiq, from 7th Street, man. See, one thing about it, man, like, 7th Street niggas, they get money. Them 7th Street boys in South Philly, they get paper, man. But they go to war with you too. But they get the money first. You know, and I think, like, when they be warned and all that, me personally, this no disrespect to nobody in South Philly. But I'm like, when 7th Street go to war, it's because of something somebody did to them. You know what I mean? Because they used to look for trouble. They too busy getting that money. Turn that shit legit money. And I personally know South Philly. I'm probably the only one that can hop around the city like that and know these neighborhoods. But South Philly is a neighborhood that you could call them troublemakers, you could call them slimy, you could call them what you want to call them. But they're gangsters. No matter how you look, they call them slimy. You know, there's a lot of slimy shit that goes on. You know what I mean? There's a lot of real direct shit that goes on when you're around them. You know what I mean? But that's what it is. You know what I mean? See, people don't know. Philadelphians that's black, Pennsylvania period, all the blacks was in South Philly first. We got tricked into moving out of South Philly. A lot of people stayed in South Philly. The ones that stayed in South Philly is mainly the ones that's down there now, the older ones. There are a lot of people that moved into South Philly and they adapted them ways, you know. And when they worn in them trenches, the crazy thing is, like, you gotta come outside. You gotta walk around. You gotta move around. And when they go to war, all it takes is somebody to drive by and say, oh, the boy out here, the girl out here. And it's all in popping, you know what I mean? It's like, because ain't nobody scared of nobody. So it's like a motherfucker get the drop on you. Remember Center City? Center City, yeah. They call it Center City. In town. That's why if you from South Philly, right? You had the advantage to getting into Center City, 15th and Market, 12th and Market, like downtown. You had, and I believe personally, the Center City hustlers, because my father was one of the original ones. Because even though he ran the Valley, he was down there getting money with them too. And I wound up getting money a little later, like 83, 84, 85. So I started being downtown with the Center City hustlers. But me personally, because they were from all over the city, but South Philly, to me, was the ones who mastered that craft down there. The slick talking, all that shit that went down there was slick, and there was taking money and snatching money, brodying and pickpocketing and 3-card Molly, all that type of shit, and boosting. Even though my mom and them was doing that too, though, like, but South Philly, man, they always was about getting money, hustling, or taking that shit. And when I grew up around them, I saw it in the young teenagers, and I saw them all get money. Even I'm like, I was with them. I was in them projects, living in the projects, playing on the elevators, running up and down the steps, breaking the law with them. Like, I'm not just one group. Keon and the Meter Boys. You feel what I'm saying? Maniac and Seymour and them. You feel what I'm saying? Dickie, Vernon and them. You understand what I'm saying? Mike Corleone and Oodles and them. And these different groups of South Philly dudes that live in the same project, same neighborhood, but they don't be together. But man, my twin brother had a chance to be in all these groups of individuals and got money with them. Isn't that crazy? Now that I think about it. So when I went to jail, and I was in Graterford around South Philly, JBM, North Philly, around everybody. But when I worked out with South Philly. When I got on C Block, Lil Weeb, his brother T.Y. I mean, and his other two brothers, the twins, they was on the A block. I didn't really like be around them until I got on the block with them. But I was around Weeb. I was around the South Philly Weeb cell, because Weeb used to cut hair, him and his celly. And his celly used to cut my hair too. They used to call him Sleazy. You know what I mean? And he cut hair and Weeb cut hair. He wanted me to cut your hair. One day, Sleazy cut my hair with the razor, right? That motherfucker, y'all see how my hair used to be cut in jail? Round the fuck off. One thing about me, I don't know how people took their hair, but, you know, that shit crown, you know what I mean? I ain't play about that shit. So motherfuckers, boom, I get my hair cut like every 4 or 5 days, getting that shit, boom, rounded off, because I got money. I'm moving and shaking in jail. So one day, Sleazy was cutting my hair, right? So when he was cutting my hair, this motherfucker really cut me. I'm bleeding. So he taught me something I never knew though. But you know, you tear a piece of tissue and you put it on the spot on your skin. It's gonna be a dry blood spot, but it's gonna stop the bleeding, right? But I knew about that. But when he did it to me, my shit wouldn't stop bleeding. So I'm mad as shit. I'm gonna fuck him up now. So I was got the mirror and everything, looking at my head. I'm mad as shit. He tell me, guess what he wants to? Guess what he has there to say to me? That ain't nothing. You should see you should see the one guy did. He wouldn't stop bleeding. This shit right here ain't nothing. But he was he was like a comedian. He from South Philly, he could fight and everything, but it was like everything he said was funny and shit. So it was like hard for me to even take him serious, or I don't know if he was trying to get out of it, but I think he's just being himself. Right? So we all working out together. You understand? He was all small as shit, getting high off that shit, go to jail, get his weight back, and everything. And it's the funniest motherfucker you ever see. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, in jail, anybody that y'all think that's in the world, that's the best at whatever, no. Everybody that's the best in something is locked up. Believe me when I tell you that. All the talent is locked up. So I'm in there in the middle of this shit. I'm in my early 20s. We working out together. All South Philly. You know. And the crazy thing is they can't stand each other in the streets. I can't. See, me, personally, I can't have enemies in the streets and just be in jail and be cool with them for the sake of sticking together. I can't do that. I couldn't. And I couldn't understand how they would do it. And I used to watch them, how they used to talk to each other and everything. And they really act like they was really related. Yeah, they really did, man. I was working out with you niggas, man. I mean, but I guess everybody, see, the thing is, not just me with South Philly, it's just with everybody that worked out was around the same age, from Philly, from all over the city, but we stuck together as far as the workout routine. Now, you had people work out with us, but they can't work out with us all the time. See, me, I was ripped up, and I was only like 145 at the time, 147. You know what I mean? I was in shape, I was running, and everything. Let me show y'all again, man, on this picture right here. You know what I mean? And y'all see, right? This back to back right here. I think back might be home again. Back was young as shit, man. He home now, I believe. Malcolm should be coming home soon. You know, him, he is the most talked about South Philly boy, and like probably the most feared and respected to this day. You know, and we was locked up together of Dallas or Retreat. One of the, I think it was Dallas. When they had me we always caught up in the lawsuit. Malcolm and Back to Back came up Code Township, right? And was playing basketball. They kept getting kicked out of jails for basketball, right? But they up Code Township, right? And I'm not lying to y'all. I never seen no shit like this in my life. Malcolm came out in the yard, right? Now, when Malcolm came out in the yard of Code Township, this just before the riot, because mind you, we had 3 trials. That riot I got caught up in, Malcolm and them all was up there. And, you know, they beat us, the guards and them beat us all up, so we all had to go to court for the lawsuits, 3 different trials, and we lost all the trials. But when I was going to court, they had him in a holding cell around the other end, because I would go out to court shackled up. I had to walk by his cell. But the way they had him locked up, they had us in behind bars. They had him behind a plexiglass. You know how you go into a zoo or a museum, you see stuffed animals and they behind that glass? That's how they had him. So they walked by him, right? He was happy as shit to see me because, you know, I ain't seen him in years. You know, I'm coming through the jail to go to court. So like, he did like this with his hands, right? I mean, like he was happy to see me, you know what I mean? So I'm a parole violator. I had one home and came back. So I would go to court and everything, man. I had them on the ropes too, though, man. But you know, them crackers out Scranton, PA, they ain't gonna let you win nothing out there, man. So you know what I mean. But we was up Cold Township before the riot. Everybody from South Philly was coming up there. It was just coming up there. They was coming up there. It was going. It was on it. It was coming up there, like coming up there, and they would come out in the yard. Malcolm had everybody from South Philly bring their picture books, their photo books out to the yard. And they all set up on the hill. I was up there with them too for a few minutes. You know me, I like to walk around. I know everybody. I'm up there with them while they doing all that. You know what I mean? See, I knew that was going to be a memory that I will never forget. Because that's some shit you never see. The whole South Philly come out in the yard with their picture books just to bring them so Malcolm could see him. Because all of them was in the streets. Malcolm went down for a minute. So I was over there with them, took pictures with them. I mean, going to Mass Jail with him and all that. I mean, even when we was up Huntington, I mean, a lot of South Philly was up Huntington with me. Every time I'm in the jail, it's always around the Eid feast time. We go up there, take a lot of pictures. I take a lot of pictures with motherfuckers I'm cool with. It ain't just because you from a certain neighborhood, you know what I mean? Because motherfuckers will tell you. I never, like, claimed, like, I'm from North, I'm from South, I'm from JBM. I ain't never had to do none of that shit when I was locked up. People got to do that, though. But I ain't had to do it. Because everybody knew me. So, like, it's like, if I walk into the jail, I ain't got to say, it's me. Twin in the jail, twin in the jail. Everybody already know who I am. That's Twin. Oh, that's Twin. Oh, that's, what's up, Hawk? What's up, Hawk? That's why when I was in the penitentiary or anywhere I was locked up, I was never, like, stressed out too much about anything because I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces everywhere I go. Now, if you're in the penitentiary, right, and you locked up around a bunch of people that you don't know, that shit, you might know a few people, but when you don't know the majority, that shit can stress you out because now you got to get to know these people. You might not get to want to know them or whatever, but then you're going to grow to know them because you're going to be in jail with them. So everything will be, but you still don't know them. But me, I be knowing everybody, really knowing them. So it's like, what's up, Hawk? You all right, man? Instead of third. I mean, so I always had something to do, or like if somebody had a hustle, like Lil Weave had a store, and he cut hair. It'd be 6 stores on the block, you know. And you know me, I'm a likable person. I'm a people person. You know what I mean? And plus, you know, when I get to talk to people, they already tell me, oh, man, you was thorough. I get to talking to them and everything, like, boom. So, but everybody in them jails, they biz don't be easy. You know what I mean? Because you got people that family don't come visit them, don't send them no money, don't write them, they can't set the calls. They get caught up in jail life. They get caught up gambling, caught up messing with homosexuals, all type of shit. And when you gelling, you gelling. You just in another world. You know what I mean? See, I'm getting visits, mail, get on the phone, money orders. I mean, I'm doing my thing, man. I mean, I know everybody. So my biz was never, I mean, never like, where's I'm like, damn, even when I was in a hole locked up, I still was getting mail like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And may Calissa rest in peace, man. She from Frankfurt. You know what I mean? She helped raise my twin brother daughter. She be in Frankfurt, Virginia. No matter where she was at, where she was moving around, she always wrote me. So I'm getting mail from my family, her, and pictures of my nieces and all them. So that shit like kept my, then I'm writing. When I'm in the hole, I'm writing letters, I'm writing books, I'm writing poems, I'm reading the Quran, I'm doing I know how to do my time, so I mean, get out the whole South Philly, the whole Philly up this bitch. So when the riot jumped off and I went to the hole, I did 7 months in Cold Township, transferred to Graterford for 5 months. Now, this when I'm in the hole, they was still kind of tension in the air when South Philly and JBM went to war. South Philly and North Philly. It started over Malcolm and Moochie, JB and Moochie. just arguing with them and start fighting. And that shit just escalated somehow in the yard, and that shit went down. I mean, so when I get out the hole, it's North Philly, South Philly, everybody. I guess these motherfuckers done squashed it. I don't know how they squashed the beef, but all of Muslims. So that's the only thing I can think could have happened was um, they had to mix a lot and all that. And that's another thing. They go to war and everything. That should be popping or whatever, going off lit in the yard. And the next thing you know, everybody Muslims, everybody breaking mix a lot and we fasting. But don't get it fucked up. Same motherfuckers still get money, man. See, in jail, when you a drug dealer or you doing something illegal, it'd be the same people that get money in the trenches. It'd be just, they in jail. But the thing is, they take the jail hustling serious. That shit like you want to dance, like you in the trenches, because other people know. And now all this money just like motherfuckers, I don't know how they do it, but when them drugs in the jail, motherfuckers eating. Yeah. I mean, like, and I'm around this shit. I don't need the money. I'm getting money orders. You know what I mean? But I don't start getting money like that until I go back to jail the second time. You know what I mean? And I'm locked up with South Philly and everything. Now, when I'm locked up Huntington, Syfe from 25th Carpenter right here, Syfe became my cellie. Now, man, him was arch enemies up the hikes. You know what I mean? Only because his young boy, Syfe right there, I'm talking about, he the one that had the motherfucker tie his shoe. Syfe was I ain't gonna lie, he was the real, like that nigga was the real deal in jail. Like, he ain't had no picks, man. And the thing is, like, they was deep up there, right? But everybody that was under his, like, his umbrella, they was my homies. Yeah. And then one time, that shit went down. When him and Poop was about to fight. Poop was in my Wolfpack crew. And they was about to fight in the motherfucking cafeteria. And the only thing stopped it was Hassan. See, Hassan was the muscle. Even though Syfe was the muscle too, but he was more the brain. And Hassan was like 16 and was built like Mike Tyson. And he was like 6 foot, solid muscle. And they was breaking niggas the fuck up there, man. Like when they rolled on the boy Paye because Paye sucker punch Poop. Had Poop shit sitting out here. They fuck Paye. Paye ain't doing too much rapping. Paye was like 6'3", something like that, from Pittsburgh. 15. And then they shit went down up there, right? So we up Huntington, right? Now mind you, we was up Glen Mills together, man. Syfe was up Glen Mills together, we was cool with each other. Cause man, Mike used to come up 25th Carpenter and see the females. And them niggas like, who the fuck are these two niggas coming up our way talking to the girls? The whole time, white boy George and them all out there. Whole time, my cousin Butter Felton and them, you understand me, allegedly was supplying this whole neighborhood. So when they found out that was our cousin, like, damn, Butter, y'all cousin? Butter come through in the alley. Yeah, they my little cousins. So Butter talk. So that really solidified, you know what I mean? But man, Mikey was cool though, but that really solidified. That's main man and them little cousins. You understand me? So we cool, but we get up the hikes. Being all shaking niggas down and robbing them and all that, and going at the drug lords. The drug lord, boy Bernie, baby mom, brother was up the hikes, and this nigga pillow talked and was telling baby mom all the shit I was doing, giving them hell down there. So they found him locked up. So he tell, I guess, his girl, and his girl tell the brother tell, man, when you block, man, make it miserable for him. So they try to make it miserable for me, but I had niggas up there, man, that was really my homies. Travis from Southwest, Big Bougie, you understand me, Attila from down the bottom. So the thing is, I'm trying to escape. I'm not trying to stay in this bitch for the rest of my life, because if I really go to war, I'm going to sit in this bitch forever. In the county, I'm going to get life, because I already know how I'm going to move, I already know how I'm thinking. You understand me? But I'm trying to escape because I ain't trying to be in jail. You understand what I'm saying? So I escape. Fast forward, we locked up. You understand? This is where the tables turn at. Now I tell you, see, one thing about Hockey Raw really raw for real. I come back from court fighting them cases I had. They put me in a cell with him. I could have just moved out. Said I don't want to be in a cell with him. I'm like, no. Boom. So now I'm in the Lions Den around all South Philly. We had a long talk before he passed away, and he told me. He told me exactly why he was playing like hardball against me. Because of the young boy. See, the young boy was bringing back weed and all that when he would go home and all that, looking out for him and all that. So he told him to put the full court press on me. Yeah, that's crazy, right? So now I can either get my revenge because everybody up there scared this one motherfucker from North Philly who just came from Greene County that's stabbing all South Philly up. And he's going to war with anybody. So when they found out he's like a brother to me, Big D, you know what the South Philly came and said to me? Kaz and Cypher. They said, yo, Kaz my homie. I'm not being real shit though. They said, tell your man we don't want no trouble. We about to go home. And I had the power to say, hey, D, he was talking shit about you. I could have said that, right? But I'm a real nigga, though. You understand me? So I like, no, you know, D, don't fuck with them. Leave them alone. Because D was going to go out there. And they knew it. D was that type of... And the thing is, the boy he was beefing with was up the hikes with me that was really all right with me. Was the one I was fighting up you study center that was like a brother to me. You understand me? And I wound up seeing him when I went home. You know? So you had to look at it like this, right? You pick and choose your fights. I'm already fighting these crackers in court. You know what I mean? I beat one case, I got 3 more cases, right? So my fight is with them, not with this jail shit. They trying to roof me, man. I got 3 drug cases and a gun case. All 4 different judges, 4 different courtrooms, 4 different lawyers, and 4 different DAs. One case I beat, so I'm fighting 3 more cases, and I'm on parole. And I'm in jail as parole violator. I'm not worrying about this shit. You know, so we was rolling on that block together. Level 2 block. Fuck, I'm trying to go home on a level 2 block. 1 foot out the door. So boom. And the thing is, when I went home, Syph came down Kensington. I put him on. Came down there, had the white Lexus and everything. Went up 20th and Warden. Because, see, his girlfriend, family, Shari, I used to go with Shari back in the day. So I knew Kanji, Sanji, you know, Sandra and all of them, Rashida and all of them, because Mike was going Rashida. So it's like, I mean, so when I was up there with South Philly, shout out to Free Van, Free Cardi, you know what I mean, free South Philly, man. I mean, Free Charlie Block, Free Brick. Now, mind you, while me and Syph sell these, right now, I'm getting money. Syph smokes cigarettes. I'm getting him a pack of cigarettes. They smoke cigarettes, right? He gonna tell him, no, he playing the ticket. He can't hit the ticket. I'm, you know, getting money with South Philly. This mafia, though. Black mafia, South Philly. I'm getting money with them. Boom. Boom. So, Syph playing the ticket. I keep hitting the ticket. I tell him. Because I write on the back of the ticket, 76ers, Hockey Raw, Goldie, or Casino. See, I really don't like to put Hockey Raw on the back. They'll figure out it's me. Because you don't pull to really start getting money with somebody and try to hit their ticket. Man, I was hitting anybody's ticket. So I was hitting their tickets. So one day we come out to Chow Hall. Me, Syph, and Charlie Block. Charlie Block is the boss of this ticket. But I'm working for him. Syph gonna say, Casino. He gonna call me my name in front of Charlie Block with the name on the back of the ticket. Because they kept trying to figure out who the fuck on F Block keep hitting out ticket. They don't know it's me. They just know I'm collecting tickets. So Syph said, there's a casino right there. So I bust out laughing, right? Because I still can't, I can't, no, you bust out laughing, some shit, that shit was funny to me. So he was like, damn, casino? Like, it ain't about nothing. That shit was funny as shit, though. Tell you, man. And the thing is, you can be really cool with somebody, right? And they can just, like, I don't know, it just, my energy different, man. Like, I always, because you can control your mind, you can control your reality, no matter if you're locked up or not. I ain't really had no dull moments in jail. You know what I mean? I always made shit live. You know what I mean? If I hit the ticket, that shit was echoed around the jail, all on the block. So when I hit, I hit the ticket. Motherfuckers be mad as shit because they can't hit. You know how hard it is to pick 4 games and win, that was knocking me fucking head. For 300 tickets. I put 30 tickets on there. Hit for 300 tickets. That's a lot of tickets in jail. You know what I mean? So Odie, shout out to Odie. Odie was up there with his JR, stay from 7th Street. Cause 7th Street, I'm down 7th Street with Weave. He the first 7th Street boy. But I went to Furnace. I went to 3rd and Mifflin. I went to Furnace. I went to school with 5th Street and 7th Street and 13th Street. You know what I mean? So I went to school with like South Philly. They was from all over South Philly. So, you know what I mean? I had a lot of girlfriends in South Philly too. That's another thing too. A lot of them South Philly boys know I had a lot of South Philly girls, right? And then by me going from jail to jail, and you're around certain South Philly dudes, this is how you get this is another thing too. It's not a trick, but if you know somebody from a neighborhood and you meet somebody else from that same neighborhood, all you gotta do is mention that person's names, that third, they gonna get cool with you because you know that one person. They might reach out, go call home and say, this boy, or something like that, write the boy in another jail. Oh, that's hot, it's my homie. And that's how I would start meeting a lot of us. I met a lot of them because of weed. And then I already knew Kamal since I was a young boy. And I met Nate when Nate came through as a parole violator. I don't know this little nigga got Benzes and you know what I mean, he really somebody. So he working out with us when he come through a greatest force. So then when I come home and run into him, I think I'm with Sadiq because me and Sadiq meet up Huntington. When I'm a parole violator, when I do that 5 years, and I go into mods. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, we exchange numbers. Next thing you know, we calling each other. Next thing you know, that dough coming through. Shit dough, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, I'm living in South Philly, like down there on 7th Street, on Cantrell Street. Mom Duke's living on 19th and Siegel, on Beanie Siegel neighborhood. So I go down 7th Street, I'm down Kennington, I jump on the E-way. You know what I mean? So I'm down Kennington, but the thing is, this shit got crazy one day. Because the shorty I was dealing with, she Dominican, she's, you know what I mean? So her mom was messing with this boy, this old head boy, but his sons and them run that neighborhood. So they all on the block, and they leaning on the car. Like, I understand, I get money on the block, you're not going to. So I look out the window like, yo, man, can you get out my car? So it's like, we 8 and 9 of these niggas. So, I guess the boy felt some type of way. So, we do that. It's like, this stay blocked to get money on the block. But my thing is, you don't know who car it is. And was I wrong? Fuck no, I wasn't wrong. I'm hockey wrong. So I guess from that moment on, I said, damn, I got to watch this nigga now. Because he give me the grizzly and all that. But he might have liked it, my shorty, because all of them, she was a bad little shorty. Dominican, big ass, real pretty and all that. So, but I know everybody. I knew motherfuckers that went to school with and all that. But I ain't give a fuck about that. That was Malcolm People Block. But I ain't give a, my thing is, I'm not no nut, though. You know what I mean? And I still was fuck with Nate. They knew I was on that block and all that. But I ain't do nothing wrong. I don't think I did anything wrong. Plus, I'm getting money with the Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans and Kennington. I got an operation on. I'm about to roll out the door. That's why I should get off that car. Once I got down with them, I ain't worrying about nobody in the city. They got that arsenal. And they moving. I don't think I know about them, you know what I mean? But I wasn't on that type of time, though. You know what I mean? And I fuck with that neighborhood. The whole 7th Street, even with a 5th and Retina, with a Buddha temple at and all that. What, them Asian people down that way? Oh, they stick together, man. They got this whole park they be in. They cook out all year round. It be like 20 in the house, all Asian. They're fucking up. They be acting like they black and everything, man. They dress like us. They hustle like us and everything. That shit fucked me up. You know what I mean? But it's like a different city down there, man. P. Even all up, you know what I mean, 31st and Tasker, man. See, y'all don't know, man. Not only do I, know the dudes, I know the females, too, though. You understand me? Like, I know a lot of females that I went to school with or I dealt with. So I'm in these neighborhoods, and I was okay. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to John from Young Guns, man. Like he another a lot of them dudes from Young Guns and 31st and Tasker. I knew them once I was a young boy. Some I met up Glen Mills, like Johnny Dollar. I met him up Glen Mills, or I met him when I went to school. Like these dudes wound up being somebody like them boys in South Philly. So I got locked up with them. We just grew up in them jails, man, together though. You know what I mean? So when they all got locked up, I was locked up with them over Holmesburg. Over Holmesburg from 91, from like probably 96. Holmesburg, well, from 91 to 95, 94, Holmesburg was crazy. Even before then, when they really had to see, before they had all that shit open, the whole jail was open every day, all day. But when main man got stabbed, and they ain't locked the jail. They locked the jail down when the boy got killed out the road over Holmesburg. But when the warden, deputy warden, warden, son of the deputy warden got killed inside a hearing examiner office where he had a write-up hearing at somebody's boy went there allegedly with a knife, handcuffed and everything, and just went on tour. So because of that, they locked the jail down. Half the jail down is locked down, the other half is not locked down. And when you're in an environment like this, the main thing is the phones. After the phones is the cigarettes. After the cigarettes is the TVs, commissary and shit like that. So when you on over Holmesburg and you go in that phone room, right, you're going to see 3 phones on the wall. 3 or 2 phones. Direct phone. You get up and you just dial a number. And you're going to see like 4 or 3 collect phones. Now, the collect phones is being rented out. And 9 out of 10 to be Puerto Ricans on them collect phones or some white boys. And they probably paying rent to be on them phones. And all the other phones is, you got a North Philly phone, you got a South Philly phone, and you got a West Philly Southwest phone. And the North Philly phone could be Germantown, can be in there. Germantown in there somewhere in one of them slots. But these are the phones. Now, if it get real crucial, then there's a North Philly phone, a South Philly, West Philly phone. For some reason, South Philly, Southwest, and West Philly always stick together when there's war in jail, and they always got the same phone. Sometimes North Philly got 2 phones, and they got to share that one phone, or something like that. So you know me, I come on the block. All my homies that's older than me, that's drug lords, that's killers and gangsters, they got the phones. My homie Twine, he got a lot of slots. He been over there for a minute. I mean, so I get in where I fit in. I get all the slots. You know, Twine about to go upstate through 7:30 to 15. So I got his slots. I got from 1 o'clock to 1:30. It's in the afternoon, p.m. From 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. From 3 o'clock to 3:30 p.m. From 5 o'clock to 5:30 p.m. And from 8 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. Today was my slots. That's a lot of fucking time. You know, but it ain't a lot of time when you're going through something with your baby mom and y'all, and you ain't talking, like, fuck out of here. So, let me call my mom, make sure she all right. You know what I mean? I would get a phone to my home and let him use the phone time. Khalid, Keith, man, he rest in peace. He was happy as shit to get all that phone time. He was in love with his baby mom. You know, but like then sometimes I put people on the phone that I know that's cool with me, that don't got no slot, that niggas be like, now how the fuck this nigga? And it be niggas from all over the city be like this. They be like, how this little nigga get all that phone time? How the fuck he got all them robes? Like, all them pajamas. Like when because Twine had a lot of brand new shit. He had some girl bring him all this shit. He just had that shit in boxes and he wasn't even wearing his shit. You know what I mean? He'd have all that shit. I'm talking about. But the matter of fact, he had them not in boxes. He had some of them in boxes, but he had them all hung up like decorations on the wall. All brand new drinks. That's how he decorated his room. He had all the pajama sets hung up on the wall. All them motherfuckers, right? Because that motherfucker, decorate they sell, right? So, and the TV. So the boy Dave Hunt from Pentown was like a drug lord, like a kingpin nigga. Was getting money. Him and his brother robbed banks allegedly. Was getting all the money. He got indicted and all that. But he my celly. And he can't figure out why Twine leave me everything and not him. They've been cellies for a minute. I come out of nowhere. Twine leave me everything. Like, nigga, what? That's my brother. Fuck, because I came in Twine's cell when Twine went to court. Right? And I had some gators on. Took them all. Boom. And threw Twine sneaks on. Like, what you doing with Twine sneaks? I said, shut the fuck, what I'm doing with the sneaks. So he think Twine want to come back and want to fight me and all this little shit about a pair of sneakers. Like, what? So he was fucked up. And, you know what I mean? So, you know, he was my celly, but he moved out because, you know, he was, you know, we argued one time. We got the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Because he going to get in my, how you going to get in my business going to say? Because one thing I ain't like about niggas like that, like, say, like, somebody thorough come through the jail. You don't know him, but you know of him. The name ringing, and you get to be cool, and now all of a sudden that's your homie. I had to deal with shit like that with this nigga and these other niggas. When Poo Poo was in the jail and he was running the phone because Sid, I mean, he rest in peace, left him on the phone time. Sid was over there in 91, him and Buck, when Buck had J Block. Now Poo Poo in the jail, Poo Poo got it, so, you know, that's like my brother. Man, Poo Poo go through something. So the boy was like, don't be talking to Poolie, he called him Pooleon. Don't be talking to Pooleon like that. I snapped. Nigga, you just met him in jail. Man, him and this man Pooh in the streets doing a lot of shit together. Yeah, and if you know, you know. So I snapped on this nigga. Fuck, because I'm gonna fuck on the same basketball team. None of that shit, you know. I wasn't gonna lie, y'all was really going through it. And I was going through it. I'm talking about just being locked up, so I just taking out on everybody. Man, they seen the real hockey ball. Like when I got mad, because ain't nobody ever seen me get mad before in the streets. Like when me and my bro used to do shit to niggas and all that, we never was mad. Like we did shit and all that. We was never mad. We just did it. There's a difference when you do something to somebody and you're not mad. You just do it. But you're serious. We just serious. So, but we wound up squashing and everything though. But Clark, one time, this boy, it was his two brothers and a father. This guy wound up getting a lot of $1 million because they said he was wrongfully locked up. They got a lot of money out. But one day he went in that phone room. And Clark from Young Guns, right? Because Clark was always quiet. I used to always, you know me, I used somebody leader or something. He the leader of the South Philly project. You know, they get money. So, you know, but me and him used to mess with the same girl. Yeah, on 25th Carpenter, we used to mess with the same girl. And me, him, and Nuki messed with the same girl. That's crazy, right? So that's how me and him got cool, because we knew the same girl, plus his younger brother was Dollar. And Johnny Dollar was like my brother. You know what I mean? So, because me and Dollar was at Glen Mills and all that shit together. So we in our Holmesburg together. So he like, yeah, that's my homie Hot, this and the third. So I'm watching this nigga. I'm just like, how he the leader? He quiet as shit. And then I see him explode in that motherfucking TV room. I mean the phone room. That boy got on that fucking phone. He got in an argument with Clark. Clark hit this boy so fast and serious and looked at him. And I was like, damn. And I looked and I said, he had that type of personality. Like he belonged in the 1960s, like the Black Mafia. He had that type of personality. You know, he really did. Clark, man. And you know, he was part of that. Remember that radio station they had in Graterford? They had South Philly, had all the top inmates get on that radio station with Daryl Shooter and all them. Well, Clark was on that radio station, man. Hope they pardon Clark, man, because he was a real thorough dude. Him and Mike Lilly from West Philly, man. Them dudes thorough, man. You know what I mean? I ain't just saying that because I was locked up with him, because I know him. Them dudes, like, certain dudes don't belong in jail. I mean, I don't think jail's for nobody. I think a motherfucker just, if they did a vicious thing, they need to just get executed. Well, if it's vicious like that. If not, just rehabilitate the motherfucker. He won't do it again, evidently. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I know certain motherfuckers don't belong in that motherfucker. Because jail really, like, jail rehabilitates you if you do one thing while you in jail. The only way you get rehabilitated in jail if you get some type of education while you're in jail. Learn something. See, me and Lil Weed from South Philly, we went to school. in Graterford. I took up accounting. And I think he took up another. What did Weave take up? I don't know if he took up business administration. I think he took up something, but it was only 3 courses you can take. I took up accounting. And me, him, some young boy named Felix that was Puerto Rican, was like 16, 17 at the time from Redmond, Pennsylvania, and another boy. We used to all sit at the same table. You know me. Everybody sitting at the same table because of me. They all cool. Like, all of them don't know each other, but they all cool because I got cool with each one of them individually. So now we all at the same table. So now I got all of them being cool with each other. I'm good at doing that. So, man, Weave got education. Just that Weave came home, man. He came home like Frank White, man. And he got Swiss cheese up in the motherfucking Chinese store, man. Because, you know, them niggas had that shit organized down there, man. You know, I was fucking hurt when I heard he got killed in the Chinese store. You know, he did all that time. He did time as a juvenile. Then he got certified. Then he went through Camp Hill. Then he went to Graterford in the war. We went through a lot of shit in jail. Like, when I tell you, he was my height too, 5'4", little dude. And Big Buck sucker punched him when it was warm. They was warm in their yard. We was out there. We ain't no pussy, man, at all. None of his brothers, man. And he the type that if I really believe if his neighborhood would have really knew how he was repping South Philly and 7th Street, they would. I wish it would have went different, man. Like, I just hate to see a thorough motherfucker lose his life, man. We was thorough, man. That nigga was thorough, for real thorough. And I mean not thorough because I was around him. This boy was getting all type of females to come visit him, man. He would take them right behind that motherfucking soda machine and get busy. He wasn't in love with none of them and none of that because we used to be together every day. I was around him every day because his cell was not that far from my cell. You know what I mean? And because he used to cut my hair. And we used to work out, so we run each other every day. But I would be around Dex and Weasel and Bulldog and all them. These all dudes get money. You know what I mean? Like real money. Some around them too. Some get money with them too. So you know me, you gotta switch your day up and all that. I had a, you know what I mean? So yeah, man. Oh, I'm talking about. I'm in the visiting room. I'm seeing this nigga go behind the fucking soda machine. I'm like, this little nigga. I said, we the best ever did it, man. He the best ever did it, man. And they was getting him. I'm like, these women are free. They was coming up there to see. I was getting visits and all that, but I wasn't having no sex with nobody. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of scared to have sex. Because I thought everybody had something. Yeah, man. You get locked up, you some time. You be cautious, man. I mean, shape. You know what I mean? Like 23. I said, ain't nobody know fucking this body up. But I was getting them visits, though. You know what I mean? And Bub and we was sellies at one time. And I think Bub had went home. Bub motherfucking peoples, man. Bub mom was getting all that money, that water money. That syrup money in South Philly, man, back in the day. His wife was come visit him every week. So I used to look at shit like that's what makes me know what a nigga how thoroughly really is how the women treat a motherfucker while he locked up. And what he's saying to her. You know what I mean? I ain't got time to sit in line, no female trying to game the fuck up. You come up here at night. When I come home, don't act like you want to come see me now. I'm almost out the door. Because when I come home, like, the sunshine for real. Niggas know, niggas see it. Like, damn, I keep raw. Every time I come home. You know, plus I got the glow and all that. I ain't got it. You know. And the thing is, right, it was smart and wise for me and my brothers to be cool with South Philly. Because my mom lived in South Philly. We had to live in South Philly. We had enemies like that. And we was to have enemies the way how wild we are. If we'd had enemies in South Philly, we would have to like we couldn't live in South Philly. South Philly, one thing, see, that's the only neighborhood I know that don't let you get away with shit. You know, when I was locked up in late 90s up Graterford, it was so many homicides jumping off in South Philly that my mom used to run out there and be trying to save these kids in the street, man. Like a lot of them. My brother Daryl told me, he said, man, I just had to grab mommy off of. Mommy was just trying to, like, I don't know. And that's some shit, though, that for somebody to witness, like, that shit. I'm locked up, a young boy, while this shit is popping off in South Philly. And I was like, the shit was like so close to my, like, because the young boy, he found the gun on the tire, little kid, and he shot himself. That shit was worldwide news, right on my mind. My mom come to tell me, I don't know how wild it is out there because I'm not out there. You know what I mean? Now, when I'm locked up, my mind will be out there in the world, but I won't be sitting there calling like everybody else do. Everybody else that be locked up, they be so wanting to know what's going on in the world, and I want to know. No, fuck no. I'm cool. I can manage what's going on around me. I'm going to make this my world real fast. I'm going to still think about the world and all that, but this is my world real fast. And I did, and I mean, that's what I do. And then I go out there. And then I'll just figure everything out. Then I'll just grow and just pass everybody like I always do. August would be 20 years. No, July, well, I think, not July. July would be 30 years, no, 20 years I've been home from the penitentiary. 2 decades, you know. And I'm glad, I'm swear, y'all have no idea, I'm glad that, because I watch other people's videos and I hear how they talking shit and trying to figure me the fuck out. When asked, was I ever in a nut house before, a crazy house? What? See, if a motherfucker don't know you, they'll think anything about you. You know? But my city know me. And they know ain't nothing the fuck wrong with me. In fact, I got people making podcasts and YouTube channels because I got on here. I'm a trendsetter. And I told people that 4 or 5 years ago when I first got on here, watch people start following my lead. You know what the fuck I'm doing? And I'm highly intelligent, even if I can, because they jealous of me, man. That's why they would say that. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I don't even think nobody said it. I think the boy said it. The boy, the Real Gully TV said it because he had a live. I ain't catch his live, but I just caught it after. And you know how when you look at like what you're saying, what the chat is saying, it never came up to nobody saying that. He gonna say, is Philly Trenches in the nut house? You said, I don't know. He said, he act like he reading it. Then he gonna say, I don't know, I haven't seen him. So I'm looking for whoever did it. I said, either he deleted that comment or he just said it out loud out of his mouth. My thing is, why you got me all in your fucking mouth? Because I made that video. No, see, I ain't gonna be one of these dudes that's gonna be on here talking about Big U locked up and all those shit. I'm not doing all that. That boy did a lot of nut shit, man. He's saying that boy killed somebody. He's acting like he the police, and people can't read through that shit. And I mean, just want to be entertained. That shit ain't thorough, man. Talking about somebody while they down, all you want to be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to be that type of motherfucking YouTuber. That's why I made the video I said I was gonna make about South Philly. These dudes want to hear about what these other niggas, these men on here turning to women, man, as far as the way they gossip and the way they just give you that information. I don't want to be a part of that shit, man. Plus, they're not on my level. You know? And whoever said that, because I know he said it. So, you know what I mean? Like, why would you say it and don't let it read out? Because you said it. But this the thing. You know what I mean? I'm not getting paid on the internet. I'm on all the apps. And all the apps I'm on, I can make money on. I really can. Y'all see the numbers. Y'all see how many people watch me. But I got something going on with it, though. I'm paid for the rest of my fucking life. I ain't gonna fuck that up for nothing. You know what I mean? And I'm figuring out a way where listen, you have no idea, man, what I'm about to do. That's why I'm humble. As long as I can get on here and say, what he say, it was him. He said, it was him. I'm Gully. Stole Nazi. He stole that shit. He stole the yeah, that's what he did at first. He was a fucking DVD CD selling that CD bullshit. You know what I mean? You know what motherfuckers, crackheads and fiends do? They go around selling you DVDs and all that. That's like a poor man hustle. And that's what he got that off a white boy. You know what I mean? And try to make it into something else, talking about everybody on the internet now. And he started that DVD wave. Get the fuck out of here, man. See, I hate when motherfucker want to get credit because he was doing something for somebody else was doing something. Okay, nigga, I was getting money before you. I was in the world before you. I was throwing that shit on before you even knew what the shit was. I can always say that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't the first in nothing. This virtual reality TV, whatever this shit is, one day this shit all gonna go out. Then what? My money ain't gonna stop. You know? Come on, man. Make every fucking week my money drop. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start saving from here to May. Some other shit, even though I got some money. Every time I make a lot of money, I break this shit down, no matter what it is. If I win a big bet and whatever, I break all that shit down with my family. You know what I mean? See, I break shit down with my peoples, man. Boom. I'd have been wealthy already, man. Even though I'm wealthy far as the way my money coming in. I'm talking about like if I could all have it in one whop. But the shit gotta be giving it to me like that way. But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something for myself. And I'm gonna save from here to May. That's what I'm gonna do. What's that? Let me see. April, May, June. 3 months. I'm gonna save for 3 months. 2.5 months. I'm gonna save 10 grand. In 2.5 months, $10,000. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I can do it. Yep. I looked at the calendar. I looked at how much I take out. How much I'm gonna save like 9,000, 10,000. I mean, and that's the thing. When you could do shit like that. That's why I don't argue with these niggas on here. I might grind them up. But these dudes, they too desperate on here. Let me tell you something. When you neglect your family, when you put things before your family, money, fame, power, position, all that, you a scum. Because when you die, all them people names gonna be in your obituary. They're gonna be the immediate family gonna be there. They gotta take care of your shit. But while you out here, you fronting shitting on them. No. I learned a long time ago. You know how some dudes meet females and they give them a lot of shit and take care of them, but they don't do too much for their mother. They might buy their mom a soda and some Chinese food. But buy this girl a $1,000 bag, take out the dinner, buy all this dumb shit, but don't get a mother nothing. Won't even get the mother hair done. The mom be having a scarf. Y'all see them type of dudes get a lot of money and they mom be looking like, give me some money, baby. One of them type of women. And he got the baddest female dressing up, giving everything. When I was a young boy and I was around shit like that, I said, that'd never be me. But man, Mikey was giving out my money as we was young. We was out there getting money. He was giving out my money, filling the refrigerator up and all that. Fuck you think we was doing? But when I got older and I became a boss, if I bought one of my baby mamas a pocketbook, I bought my mom one. If I bought somebody a watch, I bought my mom a watch. If I gave somebody, I gave my mom one. That's what I did. Yeah. That's why I give my mom money to this day. A little $1,000 a month. What's that one? 200 a week. And then, yep, 200, but 4 weeks. Then at the end, I give an extra 200. 8 months, 1,000. And I got my kids giving them money. That's what I do. That's why I ain't worrying about it, because I can easily say fuck everybody and just get rich real fast. I know drug lords who done that. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, I got on my feet, man. Had to put my baby mom on hold, my mom on hold, my sister on hold. I ain't want to do it, but I had to stack this bread. And I thought I'd never forget that shit, man. One thing about motherfuckers I know, they get a lot of money, they don't forget what a motherfucker tell them. They don't forget what they learned. I don't forget what I learned. That's something to think about. But see, me, I can't be like that. I can't say I ain't giving you nothing. When your birthday right there, right? Or school, you need school clothes or tuition money. I can't say no. So, just gotta wait a little longer for my dreams to come true. Because basically, I did everything I wanted to do. Right? I mean, South Philly will tell you, they know. They was locked up with me. They seen me coming through. They see how I was when I was locked up for us. When I was on that dance floor, Far as, you know what I mean? Always going to the store. They see me in the trenches when I came through their hoods, in them toys, or in a gallery in a mall, or at a concert or somewhere. And they already know. They know. South Philly that get money already know. Like, plus, I know who South Philly is. I know who was running what and who had what and who bought what. They all watch me. Been watching me for years, man. What's up, Hockey, bro? You know? Shout out to Paperboy Perro, man. 13th and Fitzwater. Yeah, understand me? Yeah, man, like, you know. But see, when they talk about me on the internet, I don't get mad at them because I know how they perceive me. They look at me like I'm a DMX, like a bully. They think I'm like a Mike Tyson. When they took my other channel, that's what it said. They said I was bullying, cyberbullying. Bullying these soft niggas. I was in a dirty section of YouTube and I was doing what I was supposed to do. Run them numbers up. I just was too much for these motherfuckers. See, when a real ninja get on here, the fake motherfuckers fold and start telling. These dudes is rats on here, man. They be on here trying to get dudes locked up. Be happy when somebody get locked up and fall. A black man don't never pose the praise when another man is locked up. They don't never pose the praise for another man downfall. I never want to see nobody locked up or none of that shit. I might want to see their head chopped off or sent to the upper room, but I don't want to see them incarcerated. Fuck no. I never got happy when somebody got locked up. These niggas get happy. Niggas used to call the cops on me and get me out the way when I was out here when I was a young boy, shaking these blocks down, beating them because they ain't coming to trial and all that. You know what I mean? Faggot ass niggas. So when I see these dudes on here acting all nonchalant like they the shit, they making a couple little dollars. Like, my thing is, I don't want to be known to be making money because I'm talking bad about somebody. No, I don't think so. I'm cool. I done mapped this thing out called life. The shit that I'm doing, a lot of dudes gonna be wanting to do when they get much, much older. Benefits and all that. I got that already locked down. See, the thing is, I'm ahead of the curve. The shit you gonna need when you get much older, I already got it already. That's why I'm ahead of the game. Yeah, well, you see, the thing is, let me give you a little secret. Start hanging around older people. You young bucks and you all ages, hang around people in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Hang around them people. Hang around them. Why? Because one day, God willing, you reach that age. Right? So you be around these elders and you watch how they move and the things they do, because one day you might be gifted enough to do the same thing. Basically, I'm telling you to watch them so they can show you how to live when you get older. Yeah. You ain't thinking about that, huh? You young, y'all out here ain't thinking that way, huh? You got to think ahead. You know what I mean? If you think ahead, you'll know what to do when you get there. So you learn from the elders. That's why I'm going to start going to them old folks home, volunteer work, to try to put a smile on these elders' faces. Because when you get old and you ain't got nobody, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a privilege to live a long time, you know? And the things I learned from being around older people, I learned what means a lot to them. How they move and everything. I was like, damn, I got all this stuff. Like, I got money, clothes, and everything. I got clothes everywhere, sneakers everywhere, right? Which is a burden, by the way. You know, I got to clean them and keeping the cleaners and all. That's a lot of, put them in storage. That's a lot. So I look at older people and I say, they don't have too much. Like, they don't deal with too much. And I'm like, why? Because if you think the less you have when you get older, the less you got to deal with. You turn 28, okay. Congratulations. Let me tell you something, right? See, people don't understand. As a black man and a black woman, right? People of color, period, right? It's not easy to survive in this world right now. It's not easy to stay out of jail. It's not easy to stay alive. It's not easy to stay off drugs. It's not easy to do the right thing. So if you're making it in this world, then not only need to pat yourself on the back, it's an honor Think about it, I'm 52 years old, man. And a motherfucker, Gully TV boy, gonna say something like that on his channel. Was I ever in a nut house, a crazy house, and then he gonna say he ain't seen me in a while. What? Why? Because you was on that half a stick of butter margarine and half a school bus with the helmet on. No, don't throw that shit my way. And then always talking about, and know what's gonna happen to him? Remember I told y'all this. He keep bashing them gay people. He keep like throwing shots at gay people. He keep doing it. And the crazy thing is, my thing is, that's his lane. That's the shit he into. And he always throwing that shit out there now. He always talking about that like gay stuff too much. Like why? Why is that on your mind like that? You know, and the thing is, his neighborhood, no. The crazy thing is, when he get exposed of what he really is, it's just going to be like, people going to be like, oh, Philly Trenches, you told us. Y'all ain't want to believe me. Y'all ain't got to believe me. One thing I learned, you can only lie for so long. You know what I mean? You can only live a lie like that fake hair in his face and that fake shoe polish shit in his face. When he eventually got to take that shit off and that shit all gray looking crazy, you know what people going to say? Damn, he aged. They going to clown him. They going to clown him because he's getting older and older around the eyes, the corners, wrinkled and wrinkled. And once people, you know how them older people look, they be doing showbiz, they got to make their face up and dye their hair. Like Michael Jackson, brother, they be looking all crazy with all that dumb shit in their hair. That's how he going to look. Crazy. That shit going to look crazy on him, man. It's the only thing he ever invested in. Only thing he invested in was shoe polish, man. That motherfucker invested in shoe polish, man. Trying to look young, man. I ain't never trying to look, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I might trim my face down sometimes. Because sometimes my hair do irritate me because I got real thick hair. You know what I mean? My hair hurt. My dad used to kiss me on the cheek when I was a kid. And she used to poke me like porcupines. So when I kissed my daughter on the cheek, she's like, Dad, you got hurt hair. So I got that strong. So I got to cut it because that should be, you know what I mean? That's the only reason why. Plus, I can afford to look like this. These dudes got to make themselves look like Mr. Potato Head to try to look young and try to look like something. You know, and they so caught up in that, what you call that shit? You know, when somebody a kid, they been talked about real bad, it's hard to come back from that. You know, when you know that people that talked about you, called you ugly and all that, you're going to try your best to dress yourself up. So he got to make money and got to dress like he's somebody because he suffered from that, man. You could tell when somebody suffered from something by just watching them talk and act. You know, when they say I'm acting crazy, how the fuck I'm acting crazy? When all I do is break shit down, show receipts, break shit down, and tell you about the past, which is genius. People watch me, right? I'm educated. I got my GED, my accounting certificate, my carpentry certificate. I know civil, I know law, criminal law. I wrote books that I didn't publish. I wrote poetry I didn't publish. Like, come on, man. I got a magazine that I'm about to pay to just get printed up because I'm just paid. I forgot all about this other one right here. I forgot all about this book. I'm slipping. This is the first edition of the magazine right here. I'm doing the green book tripping the whole time. It's Belango. I think Belango, this right here is the magazine, the first edition that I'm going to put out to get paid for. Is right here. So that's why I'm sitting there thinking about something. A lot of shit been going on in my life, my family, and all that, right? But the thing is, I don't have to write nothing out. I just got to get it printed up, put the pictures in, and that's it. And I got the pictures. So, but I'm not rushing anything. Not saying that I don't want it out there, but that's my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So, and I feel good about it because that ain't something that somebody asked me to do. I followed somebody to do. Everything I ever did in my life, I did on my own. Everything that boy did in his life, he copied off somebody. He got an idea. Okay, he did it, I'm going to do it. I ain't with the monkey see monkeys do shit. You know what I mean? But the crazy thing is, All these dudes that came from the streets, that came from the trenches, that was locked up before, did some time, and came on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and came on acting like a police, a detective, they need to be ashamed of themselves, man. Dudes get on here, and the thing is, they fake you out so much, like they really about that street life. You know? They really about that jail life. But then when a motherfucker like me come on here, they tuck, they tell on me behind my back. They act like little sissies and try to compare themselves to you, knowing damn well there's no comparison. I'm not weak. I ain't running from nobody. Talking about if the boy Mano run up on him, he gonna blank out. You already said you gonna bite somebody if they run up on you. You can't fight, man. Niggas ain't just run up, but they gonna sneak up on you. It's called a sneak attack. You ain't gonna see it coming. All that shit you talked about, people, man, you gonna least expect it, man. I'm gonna crack the same when they got Shikashi 6ix9ine, they gonna wind up getting him. That's gonna be the funniest thing y'all ever see in y'all life, man. Ever. He's talking about people pressing charges. He gonna want to press charges. Talking about Mano this, Mano that, and Mano walk up on him. How you think I know this boy Mano name? Hassan Campbell and the Real WTV said that boy name so fucking much, man. And I'm like, these dudes only saying these guys' names so they can stay relevant, so they can get these guys' attention. And y'all niggas groupies, man. Talking about somebody was on the audio talking about you. Get the fuck out of here. Are you crazy? You niggas be trying to fool people, man. Everybody that's on the internet that watched that dude think he was built like that, think he was getting all this money before in the trenches. You ain't got the fuck out of here. You wasn't getting no fucking money like that in no trench. You was selling CDs and DVDs and this other shit. You might have sold a little weed here and there, but you ain't known for getting no fucking money, nigga. You ain't known for cooking no shit up and saying, I'm dropping this in the pot and I'm giving this nigga 2 ounces, this nigga 1 ounce. You ain't did none of that. You know what I mean? Now think about it, right? You remember Mano, right? Now, Mano played in the movie Clive Studio, the one pulled a shot, Tupac and robbed him. Boom. Came out to join Bye Hater, some shit like that. 08. So, but the thing is, dumb dudes talk about him so much and my sign so much that they make you remember these names. I'm thinking they all working together. To be honest with you, I'm thinking they all working together, and these motherfuckers just making all this shit up as they go along, because real motherfuckers from the streets don't act like this. You know what I mean? Because this motherfucker been selling wolf tickets. He'll wait till you locked up and all that and talk about you. You know what I mean? He won't say nothing. Then wait till you downfall and talk about it. Like what man sit there and wait for another man to just take a fall? So you just talk about him, be the first one, and be excited about it. That's crazy, man. Like, they locking us up all over, man. Killing us and everything. And you rejoice in that? Like, but I keep forgetting, you don't think you're black, man. You know what I mean? You know how some dudes they fool you. They might be black on the outside, but on the inside, they something else. That's him. You know, a black man is going to be like, you know what, man, I'm not going to sit here and disrespect all these black kings that made a way for themselves. Now they took a fall. No, I'm going to find out how I can help that brother. Or, you know what I mean, something like that. You sitting there just want to make a mockery out of it. And the crazy thing is, you're not even built like that. You know what I mean? Talking about you see Mano, what you going to do to him if he come at you sideways. You trying to talk your way out of something. Niggas ain't worrying about what you barking. Everybody already know where you live at, man. You live on Parade Street. You a fool for playing with people like that, man. Y'all done seen a photo. Y'all done seen the address. Like, this dude, it seems like either he got a death wish or he just don't care about his mom crib. Like, nobody, he just want to be relevant, man. Ain't nobody paying this nigga no mind, man. Now, he think I'm trying to knock on the door and talk about him to be relevant. How? I'm already relevant. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be like, make $1 billion off. No, I'm already relevant. The #1 app in the world is TikTok. Yeah, Google it. It's going to say TikTok. So I'm on TikTok when I'm on 3,000 subscribers. I mean, followers, subscribers, whatever that shit is. And I could have been went and monetized the channel, but I didn't. You only had 650 people over there. You beneath me, you imbecile. And I got 100,000 likes with millions of views over there. Could have been made money off that. I don't want that shit. I don't want no internet money. I'm cool. I made enough money off the internet. I'm cool. I don't like the business relationship. I don't like that old pussy. I don't got time for that, man. That ain't business. You're going to do business with me, we're going to do it the right way. All those sneak doing shit and, no, I'm cool, man. I ain't going to be a slave to that shit. No way. See, the thing is this, right? The internet is turning people against each other. Turning our race against each other. Turning, like for real, turning good people into bad people. You know, and the thing is, people might think I dislike this guy. I don't dislike nobody. These guys ain't my enemies, man. Like, it takes a lot to get me mad. You ever watched Incredible Hulk? How much it takes David Banner to get mad? It takes a lot to get this boy mad, right? Before he turned into the Hulk. That's me. It takes a lot to get me mad. And when I realized this dude is an undercover blade, he want to shout his mouth. He said, don't talk about gay people. He said, don't talk about blades. Don't talk about gay people because gay people buy his merchandise. He don't realize how much backlash you're going to get for that. Disrespect them like that. And the thing is, use a blade. That's what kills me. Like, I don't understand people, man. Like, that's what makes me don't even want to be on YouTube no more, because it's like, how can you be that naive not to see that this dude is a fraud? Like, how? Like, either you must be that stupid, or you just like that he entertained you. It's one or the other. There's no in between, because I can't be that sharp. But I know I'm sharp, but I can't be that sharp to just dissect this lying ass motherfucker. You get caught every time with a man. You always with a man. To use with a woman, when you use with a man, nigga. You was the same man you was with when you went to go see the dude in that other country. When you went to wherever that shit is, all them countries you went to, you had Russ with you, man. Keep talking about Hassan Campbell, gay, and this, that, and the third, and the whole time, that's you. Hiding behind. You know, I know something wrong with him. How you go from being in the Nation of Islam to a Sunni Muslim to a 5%er? Like, you don't know what the fuck you want to be. You jackass. One thing I learned, the person that always bring you the bad news, they really talking about themselves. Can't nobody be that hateful, man. Can't nobody be that upset at other people's lives because their life ain't. Like, come on, man. You're mad at Mano. You're mad at, what's his name? Mason, Cameron. You mad at all these people because they made it in life. Because ain't no white man knock on your door and say, I got a podcast for you. He think that, you know what they did? They did a background check on him, man. Y'all think I'm lying, man. They did, that's what Uber Eats and Uber, Lyft and all them, Lyft, Uber, and they need to do a background check on all these drivers, man. For real. Because that's what YouTube did. I mean, that's what them YouTube investors did. They did a background check on the Real Gully TV and see that he got that corruption, morals of a minor charge. And they see that he's a troublemaker. Ain't nobody investing. Who do you think about it? If you own Uber Eats, right, and you got all this money, billions of dollars, and you see somebody that's working for you cussing people out on the internet, calling people homosexuals and blades and all that, would you want them representing your company? Exactly. See, he don't have no manners, no morals. Like, he act like he intelligent, but then when he talk, it sounds like jibber jab. Like your vocabulary don't match your personality. That's crazy. You got a high vocabulary, but your personality is bullshit. Yeah, your voice and everything is fucked up. Benjamin Buttons. I tell you, man. I swear I'm glad I waited my turn. I'm glad I know when to jump out the game and when to get in it, you know. You understand me? Sending my family away to California in a couple of days, and I'm going in April, man, you know. I go see my daughter, man. I go see my daughter in North Carolina. I don't know how to travel. See, me, I told you, every time I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it now. When I had my trip postponed, that wasn't my fault. Because I'll be ready. Everybody else got to be ready too, though. But if anybody else ain't ready, it ain't my fault. But, you know. I mean, but y'all already see me. I ain't one of these dudes. I don't want nothing from nobody. I'm just on here to make you think. I'm not on here trying to make nobody look bad or anything like that. I just keep it 100 with y'all, though. Man, if I see something I don't like, I got to check it. You know, and I don't want nobody to get, like, misguided or misled about anything I got to say on here. You know, but when I see somebody lying to y'all, like misleading y'all for personal gain, like, come on now. Wouldn't you want somebody to tell you somebody lying to you? Like, come on now. Like, me personally, like, you see how they come out and tell, like, how these entertainers and whoever else is doing all this crazy shit. You come out like, dang, we ain't know he ain't write that song. We ain't know she ain't write that song. We ain't know they did this. We ain't know they did that. I hate when we got to find out later about somebody. You feel what I'm saying? So me telling y'all about this dude is giving y'all fair warning. Now, a lot of people might not like when I mention other people and bring their name up and say they did this, that, and the third. Some people might be like, oh, he hating. Oh, I don't want to hear that. Only I'm telling you because, like, why put yourself through all that cheering and hoo-ha, hooing, and the whole time you're praising somebody that fuck with little kids? I mean, that ain't right. I'm saving you time and energy and brain cells. You know? They can't help but to say my name. You know why? Because when I watched this boy video, right, I seen him imitate me. Now y'all hear me say this. Look at it like this. Think of it this way. When I say think of it this way, look at it like this. Y'all know I always say that. Look at it this way. Think about it like this. I see this motherfucker say the same exact thing I said. These dudes be on here biting my words and everything. They run with that shit, man. But the thing is, the universe know. See, the thing is, you know, I look at it like this. I had learned this a long time ago. I wanted to punish a lot of people. And I had the power to do it. But I said, you know what? If somebody do me wrong or something like that, the universe punishes them. Something bad always happens to them. It never fails. So I ain't never got to do nothing to them. And then when they leave this realm of life, they got to go to that other life and get fucked around. I really believe all that. You know, because every time somebody ever did something fucked up to me, something bad happened to them. Real bad. And I'm not saying I've done anything to them. I'm saying the universe punished them. You know? These do not let. These guys on here can get on here and act like they're on top of the world and act like they better than anybody else, but they live in misery. Because anytime you're doing good, doing all like that, you're not going to sit there and waste your time talking about nobody. You can be too busy living life. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, I might not be 23 no more, but I tell you one thing, I feel like I'm 23. I'm living like I'm 23 far as enjoying life. You know, I told my daughter, right, I said, baby girl, when I get this magazine done up, when I get all this done up, this generational wealth, that's all this is, man. So I pretty much, you know, did this for my family and the youth. That's what I'm gonna write a will and say this going at that. You gotta leave something when you leave here, man. You gotta leave a legacy. You gotta leave a memory of yourself. You know, don't be the one that's gonna be remembered for being an asshole or something like that. People ain't gonna want to remember that. You gotta make your mark, man. They ain't gonna name no street after you, no hospital after you, no school after you. Then what you here for? You know, this is all recreation in me. As long as I can get on the internet and talk to the world, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. All my apps, watch. I'm gonna show y'all something. Now, my TikTok. TikTok is number one, right? All my shit, all my Facebook too. They love me on Facebook. Look at Mary J. Look at that's me right there, y'all. You see that? I ain't had to buy anything. 107,000 likes. 1,000,000 views right there of one video. 102,000 views off of one video when I interviewed Melody Teller real fast. You go me and Chubb Rock. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't, and then this, like all my apps though, like, I get numbers, man. I don't gotta, it's almost 3,000 people, right? Facebook, 5,000. And on this phone, I'm scared even go on Facebook on this phone, man. You have this girl just keep calling me, named Rosa, and I keep getting my phone number. My phone number. Yo, the number they keep calling me, man. I'm talking about every time I go on Facebook on this phone, they just keep wanting to be my friends, and it's crazy, man. My phone will never stop beeping. They just, like all these women, man, in the thousands. Why is that? Why do they find me so irresistible? They must know something. I ain't mad at them, though. I mean, it's flattering, for real. Oh, look at my sister Candy. Hey, I'm going to say happy birthday to my sister. Tanya. Sekou ex old girlfriend back in the day when Sekou was getting all that money. Tanya, my sister, though. I ain't gonna front on Tanya. Tanya, my motherfucker sister, but y'all wanna see me? Look at my page. What that shit say? You see that boy, right? That's me, right? What that shit say? 5K? And they waiting to be my friend. Ain't no game. I ain't gotta lie, y'all. They waiting to be my motherfucking friend. That's 5,000 strong. What is it, 5,000 on there? I don't know, but y'all see it. So, like, I like, and then the thing is, right? Like, I don't talk to the females that's trying to be my friend, but I just look at everything they say and how many it is in the thousands. I'm like, damn. A man always want all the women to like him and want him, right? A man always want money and attention and power. So I ain't gotta be famous like that internet. Like all these dudes wanna be famous and all that. I'm already famous as far as my city, as far as being on the internet. But look, the women coming at me like they did Tupac. Hey, yeah, y'all seen the video. They only like the Tupac because he was famous. They just like what they see when they see me. I really know I'm fully trenches though. Because I think I have to put that in the profile. But I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, like, and I'm not, listen, don't nobody like somebody that brag, right? I'm not bragging about anything. I'm just talking, you know. I am grateful to exist when y'all exist because everything is happening for the first time. And one day we're not going to be here. But one day it's going to be people that's going to mention us, mention our time period, what we was doing, how the internet was, who was doing what, who was saying what, how the comment was and all that. And they going to say, they go Philly Trenches, Hakeem Bryant, the gangster. They got on the internet, and everybody that watched him, these are the people that watched him, and this is what they said. They're going to do that. You know why? Because I'm extraordinary. They're like, well, damn, where he come from? His what's it up? My great grandfather was not my grandfather, my mother grandfather, I think. No, My mother's great-grandfather was Cherokee, right? And his daughter was Cherokee. Now his daughter grew up and married an Italian boy named Bernetti Caselli. Now the Italian boy had my grandma, Thelma Caselli. Thelma and my grandfather had my mother. My mother and my father had me. So they're like, damn, he's Cherokee, Italian, whatever my dad mixed with, you know what I mean, which is black and whatever, probably Colombian, I don't know. Could be Japanese, I don't know. But I know one thing, this genetic makeup, man, you know, produced an extraordinary human being that turned into two people that's twins. Like, to be a twin is so deep because, think about it like this. Just pretend this is a person, right? This person lives life, gets shot and die, right? It's over. No more him. But if he's two people, twins, and one of them die, the other one keep to live on. And keep living and keep living. That's the good thing about being a twin. You get two lives. Think about it. I'm still here. Representing two people. Anybody else that died before my brother and after my brother, it's not two of them. They don't get to live on. People don't get to see how old they was going to be. You understand what I'm saying? So people got a chance to get to see how old man Mikey would have looked at our later. Then they still look young. They still look young. You know what I mean? And we knew everybody. You know, and we respected every neighborhood, man. We was living and we was from, man. And all the gangsters and hustlers that's from Philadelphia, even the top of the line females knew us. I'm talking about in that era, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. Like I made sure that. And the thing is, my brother passed away in 91, so I had to keep our name ringing. From that moment on, because think about it, my brother passed away, our name was ringing like a motherfucker because he passed away. When I escaped from the juvenile institution, our name rung like a motherfucker. Came home in red Benz, rung like a motherfucker. Came home in that, went to jail, came home, got on my feet, rung. Ring. Don't you know when you in jail and you doing time, right? You gonna hear about everybody out there that's getting money. Damn, I seen your brother out there in that black Lexus. Like, I don't know they were gonna be doing this when I'm in the club. I was like, damn, they probably in jail hearing about me because people talk. Oh, he out there doing the Wanitsi. Some boy was out there going to smoke. I was out there robbing everybody. Went back as parole out there talking about, yeah, man, they told me that you was out there bad money. Niggas lying on my name and not knowing, right? Well, they probably was saying that when 08 when I was putting niggas in the trunk. I don't give a fuck. You can talk about that all you want. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But don't set me out here just sliming niggas. No. If I'm in my bag, it ain't gonna be nobody I know. That's my work. That's my line of business. You know what I mean? But don't send me out here somebody. No. I ain't gotta do that. If I want to take this shit, I ain't gotta be all slick, slimy, go in your house and tell you know, nigga. I'm gonna walk up on you and you're gonna take it and you can give everything up. You're gonna take them shells, nigga. Certain people took shells before, man. Like a man. You understand me? But no, don't fucking fly shit on my name, nigga. Fuck me, nigga. Okay. I'm winning out here. Unless they was talking about that other thing. That wasn't my idea. That wasn't my thing. I just got in that lane. Niggas already was scamming on that level. I just got in the scam. And when I got in that scam, oh my goodness, I made millions. Millions. Fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, I'm $1 million nigga for real. Because I done made millions doing different things. So when I get into something, I master that shit, man. These dudes only in one lane. This internet shit, this is my hobby. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? He said your name on purpose. He said my name on purpose at the end. He's about to, you know what I mean? I'm like, it's right then he say my name. Like, fuck you shout my name out for. But the thing is, right, I grind that nigga up so bad. He'll never forget me because I told the truth, man. When you grind somebody up and you tell the truth about them, man, they ain't gonna never forget you, man. And I'm good at that because my twin brother was good at it. When I was locked up, I used to grind motherfuckers up in a juvenile placement, the county upstate. Come on, man. And the thing is, I wasn't no troublemaker doing it. It just happened. You know? Motherfucker Joe with you, y'all start bidding, and then you like, you get your nut ass out of here, man. There's one boy named Sean Bruno. I felt bad, though. I asked God to forgive me. I grinded him up bad, yo. Heard he was smoking crack and everything. I'm like, no. He went out there smoking crack. Harrisburg boy. You know what I mean? I give him the business, man. Like, I really disrespect this boy, man. That's why I felt bad, man. You know, I asked God to forgive me, man. You know, I only ask God to forgive me for real serious shit that means something to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I send somebody to the upper room, I ask God to forgive me because that's a major situation, you understand? But, you know. But other than that, man, I don't lose no sleep or none of that. I don't see ghosts and no shit like that, even though I did when I was 15. But that's another story. That wasn't no hallucination, none of that. But, you know, motherfuckers don't understand. Certain people can have power to see the spirits. I'm a twin. So twins got gifts. You know what I mean? Because of motherfuckers, people are, okay. Don't let school or nobody program to let you think shit ain't real. You hear that voice, don't you? You hear that inner voice, don't you? You ever ask yourself how that voice in you that comes out to tell you what to do? You ever ask yourself, damn, like even like if you're around somebody, right? Like I'm talking like right now, somebody can use the inner voice to say, that nigga lying. Where that voice come from? People don't know. They say that voice is your soul, your heart, coming from your heart. You know, but I don't know, man. I thought it might come from your brain. You know, that's what I might have thought. But I know one thing, whatever it is, when you pass away, you ever see how somebody look after they pass away? They look like they ain't glowing no more. They like something missing. That glow, that aura, that energy. That's your soul. People don't know that. People don't know when you see people walking around and all that, and they exist and all that. That's because there's soul in them, and energy. Like for real, like that's the reason why I said all that, because you can understand the unseen is real. You know. Why you think when something real serious happens, what the first thing you say? Oh shit, yeah. You ever ask, you're like, oh shit, oh God, I'm like, you mean, holy shit, you say holy shit. That's what I meant to say. You know what I mean? And then when you're in trouble, you I don't know what it is, I ain't lying to y'all, right? When we're in trouble, what we do? We pray to God, ask God for help. Please, God, if you get me out this trouble. You in jail, a lot of y'all did that when y'all was locked up. Or y'all got caught in a situation, or y'all wanted to pass a test, or y'all want to get a promotion on the job, or y'all want to hit the ticket, or y'all want to bet on the Eagles game, hope the Eagles win. Y'all pray. You might not never pray like that again, but you always pray when you want something. Why is that? Because in your conscious, your subconscious mind, you really believe in a higher power. You know? I'm just fascinated about this technology we got, y'all, because I'm going to tell you something, right? I'm sort of kind of like done with the talking shit on here. Like, even though people like to hear my stories, because I'm more so focused on doing more research on here. And if I am going to like, I want to really talk about something that's going to really educate you. It's really going to open up your mind and shit like that, like controlling your mind. You know? I studied that shit, man. I told my woman, I said, listen, if you got some negative on your mind, that shit gonna be your reality. We both had the same negative shit on our mind. We got in an argument, right? And I told her, I said, see, we brought it to existence. You can bring something negative to it. That's why you got to switch that and substitute it with the outcome of, okay, that, and then turn it to something positive. I'm telling you, man, that shit real. Once I realized that you live in your mind, meaning that your thoughts, Whatever your thoughts is, that's what your reality is. Because whatever you think about, that's how you look at life. And a lot of people don't know that. You know what I mean? You change your thoughts, your reality is going to change. You know what I mean? Like, I went from being humble, not doing nothing, staying out the way, not doing really too much in the trenches like that, because I didn't want to go to jail. And guess what happened? That money landed like it's supposed to. Yeah, man, my reality changed. I go to the ATM machine, take that money out on Friday. Take it out again on next Friday and another big lump sum. You understand me? And then after I take that lump sum out, that next week a bigger lump sum out. That's how I'm going to save this money, man. That's what I got to look forward to. That's why my days go by so fast. Because every week I'm looking forward to that money. Not no once a month. Fuck, I look like I ain't one of them. Happy to get a couple of biscuits. No, I'm cool. I make more, not being monetized. That's what I look at. So if it's about money, then I outlap you dudes that talk shit. If it's about money, you know what I mean? Like anything else, I outlap you on looks, thoroughness, no diddy. I outlap you on everything. Education. You ain't graduated, nigga. I graduated. You ain't graduated, nigga. I graduated. You got kicked out of college. I graduated, nigga. I got degrees, diplomas, certificates. My education, plus I educated myself on hair. I'm highly intelligent. Look at my glow, man. Show you something, man. I see this right here. The sea moss. But you see these milligrams? 2,625 milligrams. If you take 3 of these a day. I take 1 a day, right? I used to take 3. I have to slow down. You know what I mean? But these $30 a bottle. This the real deal. Holyfield. That's why I look so young and my immune system is strong. You don't hear me coughing. A nigga gonna say he had to stop smoking weed because he was smoking weed and that shit almost fucked him up. That's why he had to stop smoking weed. How do weed mess you up? Like, I ain't never seen nobody that smoke weed that say, I gotta stop smoking weed because it's messing my body up. No, I don't think so. I smoke way more weed than you ever smoked. The only one smoked more weed than me, besides Snoop Doggy Dogg, is Up for the Bay TV. Salute Up for the Bay TV. Up for the Bay TV, he might have got the cough from that, you know what I mean? From smoking weed. But you was putting something in that weed. That wasn't just no weed having you sick. You had to go on a fucking drug retreat program, nigga. You had to get real treatment. You had to go through steps and 12 steps and all of those shit. I had to go through that. When I was on perk because they gave it to me because I got shot in my knee, I just got off the joints. You know what I mean? You know, went to the clinic, you understand me? Next thing you know, took some subs, and I was all, I'm cool. But all that old, you know what I mean? Me going on a retreat, fuck no, man. I'm still smoking weed. I'm going to buy some tomorrow. Fuck, you think it's a game? Look, my shit almost done. This shit is almost out. You know what I mean? This really could last me another day the way I smoke my bone. This is some real good weed. This that weed to put you like that good shit. Give you the munchies, make you to sleep type shit, yeah. My Chinese connection and my North Philly connection. I gotta get down there since 17th of Jefferson. I ain't been down there in a minute. Well, I've been in the hood. I ain't been on that block. You know what I mean? But I'm cool. I ain't want you start with this. You start smoking weed because of that money got fucked up, nigga. You know what I mean? So you try to ride for Uber Eats so you can save up the money to buy a medallion, a Nefertiti, a female medallion. He bought a Nefertiti medallion. Queen Latifah had that on. Trying to be the queen, huh? Long ass nail. Said you was going to a pimp ball. You ain't been to the pimp ball yet. A whole year went by. Why your nails still long? Why you go to the pimp ball? And why you ain't do that other movie you said you was going to do? Cream Part 2. You told me you auditioning. You in the trailer doing movie scripts. What movie? Motherfuckers be lying here. They still talk. See me, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm really procrastinating. I'm procrastinating like bullshit. Like if I was really go full throttle with the shit I was doing, but I'm doing it on my own pace for a reason. Let me tell you something. Your life, listen, when you're living life, right? We'll get back to this South Philly too. When you're living your life, right? And I learned this from my South Philly homies. Take your time, man. Like you're gonna be in them trenches. Take that money that you make in the trenches, buy you some property. You know what I mean, fix some houses up, get in that real estate game. Borrow money off that property and get some more property, fix it up. And then when you finish that property and rent out whatever, sell it, whatever you're doing, flip houses or whatever, you pay the bank back. You have so much cool credit. I got credit out the ass. I just don't use it. I'm talking about far if I need it. It ain't mine. I can just use my mom credit. I said, Mom, you should use your credit. And I can use it. But I'm not going to do that. Because I'm waiting for the right moment to do exactly what my South Philly rich homies did. You know? They took that money, got some properties on South Street. Oh my goodness, man. You wouldn't believe they owned it. Intelligent, man. You know? And we was like friends. You know what I mean? These boys like, you know how you cool with somebody, but some people might be cool with people because of what they got. I'm cool with all these people because I'm cool with them, not because of what they got, because I knew them before they had anything. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about dudes be happy shit to see you. The other type of when you jump out the car and they go twin. Like, I'm not lying to you. I swear on everything I love, man. I'm like what you call a rare breed, whereas though if you see me like that, I can't believe that's hot. That's hot right there. Because people ain't seen me in so long, far as like if you really know me, because I'm always where I'm at or when I'm doing something like, but if you ain't seen me in a long time, like that, go hot. I'm always seeing it on the internet, but that's hot right there. Yeah. So I'm glad I got that effect on people, man. Like I get emotional about that because I know all the people I know, man. Like I really know them. Like not just saying, like, you know how some people might meet Meek Mills and say, "Oh, I know Meek Mills." You know what I mean? My block that I put together, well, my Uncle Smiley and them had it first. But my block has I established, and I went to jail. My little cousin took over, and he the reason why he was getting that money, because people knew not to cross that line and disrespect my family, because me and my brother say cool. So, well, mainly me. Sekou went home and got with my cousin, and they started doing their thing. Cool didn't, you understand me, want to hear that rap shit. Meek Mills used to be around my brother Cool, didn't want to hear that shit, because he really militant, he in the middle of a war and all that. Why he getting money, right? So get that money, Cool. Right home and so take over my block. Now that same block was paying for Meek Mill's studio time. My block. I'm calling my cousin Devin. So you want to speak to Meek Mills and George? Hey, want to hear him rap? No, I want to hear him rap. Because I wasn't into that shit, man. I was into just talking to him and trying to get home. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Personally, I grew out of shit, man. I can't be stuck, just be like, as far as like anything, like, even like with sports. I love sports, but I'm not like I used to be, as far as like, when I was playing football, really into like, unless I got money on it. But I don't just waste my time focusing the majority of my time on a whole game or some shit like that. I watch the highlights on the computer because, you know what I mean, my mind might be focused on something that's more important than just watching a game. You understand what I'm saying? So, because I know that life, as we know it, we ain't got that much time to live. At one time, the oldest you live was 35 years old because they ain't have no medicine. They ain't have treatments for certain shit. People got sick a lot. You know what I mean? But now you can live longer. You understand me? So we are living longer, but look how they knocking people off. We wearing the masks and shit. Let me tell you something. We had to wear these fucking masks, right? But look how many people lost their fucking life. In 20 years, 150 years from now, they're going to tell you and break all that shit down. But let me tell you something they got out right now. But I told y'all this. They got the John F. Kennedy files out. They saying the CIA They said they was in on it, man. They said the CIA kept trying to frame that dude, Lee Ozzy Oswald. They said the bullet they found the door is from another bullet. I knew they ambushed him. Lee Ozzy Oswald, the boy, Lee Ozzy Oswald, he was in the CIA. They all was they wanted because Kennedy didn't want to get. They said the CIA wanted Castro bad, and because John F. Kennedy didn't want to go there and fuck with Castro, because they wanted Castro out the way. Because they showed the CIA was in the bed with the mafia, and the mafia wanted them casinos open in Cuba. And Castro said, "Get the fuck out of it," and kicked all the mafia out. So they said John F. Kennedy father owed him a favor because they helped him get in office. Yo, we gotta go to the war. We gotta get Castro out of there, man. We gotta get him out of there and open these casinos back, because we lose too much money. So they got him the fuck out of here in Texas. That's why you don't believe everything a motherfucker tell you. Back then, you could tell anybody anything. Now on the internet, people could tell you anything. It's up to you if you want to believe this shit. So when I get on here and break shit down to you and G-check motherfuckers and let y'all know how these motherfuckers really are, don't say I'm clout chasing, don't say I'm hating, don't say I'm crazy. Just say thanks, Hockey Raw, for letting us know what's up with these jokers, man. Because look how many females fuck with niggas that was fucking with faggots in jail and don't even know it. Look how many females like dudes that fuck with faggots in jail and might got that hot shit. Females should be cautious, man. They don't know what these dudes have been into while they was locked up. You know what I mean? Watch them freaky ass dudes, man. I'm telling you, listen. When I was locked up and seen the shit I seen, man, and seeing how dudes is going home all up in women's face, that shit's crazy, man. It's nasty, man. A lot of these women are gullible. When you tell them, they don't want to believe. It's the fuck on them. You know what I mean? That's a sick thing to do. My thing is this: it's to each your own, first and foremost, man. You know, everybody ain't strong enough to just do time without wanting to be in another man's pants, right? To each his own. I'm just saying, you female need to watch out who y'all dealing with. You know? And don't be so, thinking a motherfucker thorough because he sound thorough and say some thorough shit. Anytime somebody say too much thorough shit, y'all watch that, man. Like, come on now, seriously. But people can be tricked and fooled. You can't fool me. I can't fool a motherfucker like me because I done met you before. You ain't meet me, Hockey Roll. I met your personality before. I might didn't meet you per se, but I met your character before. All the people I done met in my life, I met your character before. I know how to deal with you. You know? I remember I told this the other day. Chris Rock, the comedian, right? Who, you know what I think about when I think of Chris Rock? That boy, the block cat, Easy the Block Captain, the way he talk, he should have been a comedian. Because he got that comedian type of, he is a battle rapper. He make people laugh and all that. But if you think about it, right, him and Chris Rock sound just alike. Same type of intelligence. Same type of skinny little ass dudes. Like, as far as being skinny. No diddy. Little niggas, man. Little lion ass niggas. Damn, Allen Iverson. From bankruptcy to $2.5 billion Reebok deal, Allen Iverson stages epic comeback. Y'all know that? You know Allen Iverson got that comeback, South Philly? Look. From bankruptcy to $2.5 billion Reebok deal, Allen Iverson stages epic comeback to reclaim his spot in the Millionaires Club. Okay, AI. Damn, Reebok gave Allen Iverson, because for real, technically, Allen Iverson is better than a lot of basketball players that's legends. And even though we like Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan ain't do what Will Chamberlain did. I'm sorry. Will Chamberlain had 100 points, man. Will Chamberlain had 15 points in 1 minute. Will Chamberlain played when it was races, real races. So I gotta give it to Will Chamberlain being the GOAT, the best of all time to me. Him and Will Chamberlain and Bill Russell. Bill Russell got like 12 rings. They was playing basketball with basketball. Like, yeah, racist white boy throwing elbows and all that. Ku Klux Klan waiting for you outside and all that. That was rough. That was you got your mind, your mental, and all that. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. Y'all about to end this, but I tell y'all one thing, man. I appreciate y'all watching me, man. Y'all can watch what y'all want to watch and all that, but don't invest in these YouTubers, man. That I mentioned because you're gonna get it's like you getting a watered down version. Yeah, it was what I mean. It's like you want to pay for the best quality or whatever. You don't want to get nothing that's a generic. It's a generic. It ain't the real deal. People want to hear from a real street motherfucker that did time. It was in them trenches that got money. That's about that life. Tell you a story like me. Than for somebody who made up saying he was somebody in the trenches. That's really a gipper. That's hating on everybody that y'all watch. Like, come on, man. I don't give a fuck how long he been on here. I don't give a fuck how long he been on here. He been lying to y'all all the time. He's a fake. You know how Zip with the drip came on here and he exposed Hassan Campbell, even though Hassan Campbell brung him on, he turned on Hassan Campbell. Then the Real Gully TV had the boy from LA on his channel. The boy they looking for, I guess the one they said ratted. Probably locked up with the big U situation. Then he gonna clown the boy and then tell the boy, yeah, man, when you get a phone call, call me. Like clowning this dude. Somebody got the last interview with him, like clowning this dude, saying he deserve to be in jail. That's what y'all get. Y'all need to be locked up. Cause they in a gang. Disrespect all the gangs. The Rolling 60s, the Crips, the Bloods. Disrespect all of them. And then when I there to say, when you get a chance, call me. Like, that dude, listen, that's why I ain't got to do nothing, man. He create his own enemies. Somebody going, the crazy thing is, man, this how you know he ain't from the trenches. Because if you really from the trenches, you ain't going to play with a motherfucker that hurt you. You ain't going to play with people that hurt you. You ain't going to play with people going to jail. You ain't going to play about that shit. This is how you know, because real niggas don't do that. Even niggas that's locked up, they might clown the ops one time with their homies, and they might do it. I don't know how but they not going to do that shit he doing. No. These niggas is lying. I know. I got the pictures. I see how a nigga look when he was little. Gums infested and all that, and look like he peed on himself a lot and all that, little Pee Wee Herman ass nigga. Mom calling him Riri, short for retard. I'm going to show y'all this picture this one time, man, and tell me, do y'all think of the word retard? Or y'all see, not to talk about nobody. That ain't nice to talk about nobody at all. But when you see this picture, right, what do you say? What do you say? No. This the boy say he was in school, had all the girls. Look at that teeth. That's not a gold tooth. It might be that gold tooth he said he stole. This is when he was robbing people. This is when he said he hit the ball with the baseball. He said it's somebody with a 2x4, a brick or something, and the police interrogated him, and he had to swallow the gold teeth. That teeth looked right. That's a rotten teeth or gold teeth. I ain't sure, but I don't know, man, if that's the same tooth he talking about. But they want you to believe that this dude right here, hold up. They want you to believe that he hurt somebody before. Big head nigga like this, man. A little nigga. Same thing with baseball. Same number 12. Nigga. No quarterback, man. No trophy having this nigga. But I want to show y'all this, right? Now, how can you trust somebody to look like this? Shit all fucked up. Teeth. in elementary school looking like this on that school bus. Head looking like a zoo, right? And then this motherfucker, come on now. Dirty young boy, big ass George Jefferson head. Y'all want to talk? We'd have talked about him like a dog back in the day. We got him good in school. Look at him like he got finished crying. Take that picture, boy. Big teeth motherfucker. And then this the zesty look. Tell me he ain't gay. That's his mom's scarf. He took his mom's scarf and did that. He trying to warn. Look at the purple. Look at the colors. See? He wants y'all to believe that he ain't a zesty motherfucker. But I don't know. I mean, I'm just something, you know. Dirty young boys, he was getting money, huh? Dirty house. Look at him, zesty. Straight blade, man. That's why I can't understand how my people is letting a nigga with one trophy. Look at him. With his boyfriend. Yeah. Explain that right. That's him. Toes done gonna say he at the salon with his brother. He can't make this up. So when you're being tricked, right, and the youth is seeing this, right, we have to let them see the other side too. Just don't show one side of the coin, man. You know, you're in the little rooms just showing that little space. Turn that camera around like you did when you was in Florida, so everybody can see your mother old-fashioned house. You know, rent free. You rent free ass nigga. You ain't about that, man. And the crazy thing is, right, if you still around in 2 years, you're gonna be older. Damn. You 49, nigga. You 49. You just turned 49 a few months ago. You 49. So this year you be 50. Damn. 50 years old and you look fucked up. Get in that ring with me, man. Let's do this. Let's make that money, man. So the whole world can see you take these body shots. Show Philly trenches. Yeah, come on now. All that old. Somehow you don't fight for money. Somebody asked him fight Mano in the ring, right? He said he don't fight for money. He fight to get people off of him. What do that mean? You ain't fighting for that bag because you can't fight. Hey, come on, now that makes sense, man. Like, be real. You're not fighting because you don't know how to fight. Oh man, you don't want to fight. Your mother take up for you. Talking tough and that big nutsy nigga got in your face. You was bitching. I don't want to fight you, you fighting. Who say shit? What grown man say that? I'm not fighting, you fighting. What grown man ever said that? What grown man ever said that? I don't know, man. Like maybe I'm on the wrong planet or something. I always try to figure this out. Like, damn, I know I've been around for 5 decades. I know the world supposed to change, but do it supposed to change like this? Whereas though the suckers just seeming thorough? Whereas though motherfuckers undercover blades acting like they gangsters and thorough and rats acting like they journalists? I don't understand it, man. I think he a plant, if you ask me. All these dudes, anybody on here got a channel that's talking about shit that can get somebody locked up? Well, watch them. See, all my shit, man, I'm talking about myself. If I'm talking about something, it's statute of limitation. I talk about this shit happened 30, 40 years ago, and I ain't talking about no homicides. These dudes get on here and start talking about people's cases and putting their picture on there just for, not even for money, just for views and attention. Playing with somebody's life. That's why they hide. Watch the person that never show his face. If he never show his face and got content, don't trust him. Because why is you hiding? You know? Real journalists don't hide. Even the motherfuckers make the newspaper articles. You know who they are. You see their name, the picture of them, and the paper and all that. But when you hide behind something, that's like hide the Wizard of Oz. What you hiding for? I'm telling you, anytime you watch anybody's video, if they never show their face, like I always watch a lot of different shit. Like Donovan Dredd. Donovan Dredd talks about stuff that's in the woods, Bigfoot, werewolves, all type of paranormal shit, right? But he never show his face. But then you'll see his face. I'm like, Dad, it don't even look like him, but it'd be a white boy and they're talking. See, you want to see who's giving information. Because you want to know who, I mean, think about it. Who's going to bring this information? So you got to watch people like that. They don't show you their face. They hiding something. Believe that, you know. South Philly, Beanie Siegel. Beanie Siegel mom did work as a correctional officer over Holmesburg. Yeah, she worked on the block I was on. I mean, she's real cool, my homie Poo Poo. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, man, Beans, you know, he younger than me. They young, you know what I mean? They, see the thing in Philly, right? Age mean a lot. People hang with people their age. It's like in sports. You playing on somebody, you playing on a 10 to 12 years old, 12 to 14. Them type of leads when you young, you playing basketball. That means you hanging around the kids your age. Football, the same thing. In the streets, the same thing. People are in the trenches, hanging around the people their age, they hustling with them, they robbing and stealing and killing with them, because everybody is staying in their lane. Now, you rarely going to see an old head and a young boy together. Now, you might see them together, they doing the same type of thing. Getting money, getting high, whatever. You know? And then you might see that one old head that's doing them, schooling them, giving them a game, telling them to stay in school, educate yourself, read. So that's one thing I'm going to do. I'm not going to say I don't give a fuck about them like that. These nut-ass niggas do. Say selfish. They the type of motherfucker want to take everything with them. Me, I leave it here for you to learn. You know what I mean? I teach you how to fish. I don't just give you fish. I teach you how to do it. You know? Yeah, man. I'm just sitting there thinking, man, like, oh, everybody that I didn't send money to yet that's locked up, I got y'all. I ain't forget. You know, it's just a list of people, man. You know, I got to get around y'all again, you know? That's one thing I like about my homies. They get people, they locked up, they get home. Even my little cousins, they do. When they come home, they get on their feet, they look out for their homies that's locked up. They send them money. You know? That's why I fuck with my family and my homies like that. They look out for people, man. People got their picks when they look out for, though. You know? Rest in peace to Speedy from South Philly. Speedy was somebody in Graterford back in the day. There was a bunch of niggas from South Philly, man. That was about that life. You know what I mean? Young Guns, there was a lot of Young Guns down there. I don't know if Prince was locked up with me over Graterford. Prince, you know what I mean? No, Prince was up Code Township with me. Him and Dollar. And Chuck, been knowing Chuck for years since I was a young boy. You studied Center, Glen Mills and all that. But Chuck, we was up Code Township together, Graterford together, and his brother Chino was down Graterford with me. And it's a bunch of them, all of them look alike. All of them motherfuckers look alike. Damn. All of them look like light skin. All of my complexion, but they all look like they Chinese. No bullshit. I used to always think about the 5 Deadly Venoms when I used to think about this karate flicks. I used to see them, man. You know what I mean? But Chuck, man, Chuck was a smooth dude. He had this girl he was dealing with. And she was an old head chick. I don't know if she was from South, wherever she was from. She was in the women, too. And Chuck was like, man, my girl be pulling girls together. I was like, whoa. 99, we was in the halfway house together. Me, him, Dollar. That was, me, him, Dollar. Buck, he's showing me, rest in peace. Keon from 13 Fitzwater, South Philly Projects. Martin Luther King Projects. Yeah, we was all in the halfway house together, man. Yo, that shit was crazy. I had fun in the halfway house, though. I was getting so much money, man. I ain't making it up even, man, you know. Now some people tell you all these stories. Y'all can't believe it, man. When a black person tell you something, man, don't. I mean, it all depends who's telling the story to you, too. You know what I mean? Like, but I was really, I mean, on my ones and twos, man. You know, made so much money, made it look so easy. You know, but you get in where you fit in, man. You get in where your hand called for. But South Philly, man, in jail, they held it down. They held their own. They're not pussies. You know what I mean? They always outnumbered by North, but they something to reckon with. You know what I mean? They not to be fucked with, man. They can hold their own. You're gonna know they're around. You understand me? You're gonna know they're around. I mean, my homie, little Ricky Rolex from 7th Street. I met little Ricky Rolex from 7th Street when I was up the Heights. I was always one of Ricky Rolex thorough, man. Thorough young boy, man. Cool ass Ricky Rolex. You know, like my homies from 5th Street, Herb and my other homie, man, White. All these Poop, White, and Herb, they all from 5th Street, man. Boys rumble, they ass off, flip, take money. I used to love to take money with them, man. Them motherfuckers vicious, man. They and Poop, man, he had a mean basketball game. He could have went pro, man. One thing I say about South Philly, they could play basketball, man. They'll kill you about some basketball. We used to run ball all this when I was at the Heights. When I was up there with Syph and them. We all was on the same basketball team. We used to play, staff would be playing with us and all that, because we would play 5-on-5. We'd play other units and all that. I was starting. You know what I mean? I was North nigga just getting up there. You know what I mean? I got the fuck out of there though on my hospital trip. After I ran, everybody ran. When I ran, everybody ran up there. They were from South Philly and North Philly. They got together, tied the staff up, put them in the laundry room or the shower room. I think the white boy Eugene stole a car, or they had the staff car, and they rolled it through the gates, through security gates, and wagon, and made it home. 91 summer, they weren't trying to be locked up. I'm calling up there, acting like I'm related to them. What's up, man? What's up, hot? Yeah, man. What's up? You good? Making sure they are and everything, man. Yeah, man. Like, I have no idea, man. When you got juvenile life, which is 3.5 years, you trying to escape. I tried to escape the first time I got caught. Second time I didn't. I ain't never give up, man. But the thing is, man, you blame me. Running from Glen Mills and South Philly was up there deep too. Everywhere I ran from, I knew that I wasn't wrong. No, everybody's suing all these placements. You know? I mean, South Philly High School has some basketball games, man. You know? And people don't know, if you're not from South Philly, you wouldn't know that the same city blocks in South Philly look like North Philly city blocks. And some of the streets is named after the same North Philly streets. You know? But South Philly turned into a white neighborhood. Then it turned into an Italian neighborhood. You know? That's the only neighborhood in the city where you could park your car on Broad Street, or you could park your car sideways. Like, you know how people park their car in front of their door? They don't park their car like that in South Philly. That's because the city councilman they got. I'm going to show y'all something. Say this the pavement, right? This the curve right here, right? Instead of parking your car like this on the street, they park their car like this. Like, instead of parking, say this is a straight street going down. Instead of parking like this, they park like this. They face the curve. Ain't that crazy? I mean, the block can go like this, but they still would face the curve. That's all bad, facing backwards. I'm like, yo, that's because a lot of people don't know this. South Philly City Council Their rules and regulations and shit they can do is different from North Philly. A lot of people don't know that. South Philly, you would think because it's center city and the stadium and all that, that that's the richest part of Philadelphia, but it ain't. It's North Philly. Because of the houses, the red brick, the mansions out, Strawberry Mansion, the park and all that. It's North Philly. And they say the richest county in America is Bucks County. Montgomery County, one of the two. Philadelphia got some rich counties. I mean, like wealthy counties. I mean, don't forget Jeff Gant. I think he got a boxing match in November. Yep. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Shout out to Nige. Man, I heard Nige home, man. Nige from 13th Street, man. Nige, I don't know if he home though, but Nige used to dance in the ring, pop lock and everything. Couldn't nobody touch him. And Keon was knocking niggas the fuck out. Bates, and that's my father partner. That's the reason why I played on the team, because that was my dad, homie. Fly was the quarterback. Keon was in the backfield with me. And they both from South Philly. But Fly went home. When Fly went home, Keon became the quarterback. And I was in the backfield with Keon. So it was like, you know what I mean? Fly from 24 Carpenter. Fly nut. Yeah, man. Salute to SP, man. Philly Trenches, Philly Trenches, Philly Trenches. Share the video, hit the like button. Look me up on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'm on all apps under Philly Trenches or Hakeem Bryant. Look me up. My video's on there. Yeah, though. Hit that like button.